Shout out everybody in the motherfucking chat. What up with y'all tonight, man? Double tap my screen, share it live. We still smoking that Tampa pack, chat. Quando say playoffs, baby. It looked like it. Shout out Peso Hunter say Bryce is #1 quarterback in PFF this week. You think, hey, look, you see the title. The Carolina Panthers now belong to Bryce Young. Make no mistake about that. Shout out to Rico. Say, step on that like button, my man. You already know. Quando, what's good, man? D Cash, Bravo fan, my guy Panther Circle. Shout out Brian, so cold. Brian cold as fuck. Get Eastwood in the chat. Carolina Blue 843. JHJ. I see y'all. Tyrone in the chat. Quande Davis. Yeah, Q. We'll say Q Dale. Q Davis. Or is that Gerald? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm going to say Gerald Davis. Shout out Gerald Davis in the chat. Yeah, Carolina, nasty swag. What up? Shout out Key Hood. Yeah, Mr. Wickle. Young Dominique. What up, thug? You say, what up, Uncle Chat? Man, I'm gonna let y'all know what we doing for Seattle game this week. I'm gonna let y'all know soon as I finish my shout outs. Shout out Josh Woods, man. What up with y'all? Hoopla TV, what up? He say vibe personal. Hey, shout out Toon and this bitch, Gerald Stick Jones, Charlie O, Tola, Duncan. Chat. Shout out everybody in here. Double tap the screen. Share it live for me. Chat, y'all do know that the Seattle game will be a big motherfucker this Sunday. It's going to be huge. Everybody asking me, you going to be there, chat? I got access to tickets, but I got to squeeze on them. I ain't going to squeeze on them. But I will be in Charlotte this weekend, chat. Now, what I will be doing, chat, is I'll be in a location this weekend. And I will be watching the game live. Now, if anybody popping out this weekend, chat, yeah, you more than welcome to come where we at. But if you want to be RSVP, if you want to be one of the VIPs, you're gonna have to RSVP to the Cash App. It's a very short notice because Sunday game is the Seattle game. It's gonna be huge this weekend. I can't miss that. I gotta be a part of it. I will be in the city, chat. I'll pop out about 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock in the city. I'm going to be in the location. Now, if you know you want to pop out and meet up at that location, just get with me. If you want to be part of that VIP team, make sure you get in the goddamn Cash App. It's a light RSVP, chat. It's a light RSVP to know where we going to be at this weekend, chat. If you know you going to be in Charlotte, stop playing games. And shout out my guy Domo Smith and my guy is that QJ. Hey, look, man, I got bad news for y'all, man. The tickets, I had tickets. I had access to 2 tickets for you boys. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. The goddamn prices higher than a bitch, man. Shit, prices I'm hearing higher than a bitch. And shout out Domo Smith, man. If you in Charlotte this weekend, come watch the game with me for free. All you got to do is pop out, pull up on me. You hear me? Come watch the game. Come eat with me. Come drink with me in Charlotte this weekend. Shout out Domo Smith and my guy QJ Smith. I need both y'all boys to get in touch with me via email, or if you got my phone number, text me or call me. You hear me? I'm letting y'all know where we gonna be at this weekend. Pop out. You ain't even gotta go to the bank. We gonna watch that game in its entirety together. We gonna drink up. We gonna eat up. We gonna vibe out. Shout out Big Mo. Say, what's good, Unc? Say, yesterday was epic, man. Who you talking about? Hey, who you fucking telling, cuz? That's why I'm coming back to Charlotte Sunday. I got to be a part of what's going on. Say Miami has to beat Tampa for that to happen. That's a fact. That's a fact, chat. Let me put the RSVP in the chat. In case y'all know y'all want to pop out this weekend in Charlotte, meet me where I'm at. Come watch the game. Get you something to drink. Wings on me, goddammit. Come get you some of that infamous Panther poison this weekend. Come watch the game with me. Let me turn you up. Yeah, Chad, we will be in Charlotte this weekend. Double tap this screen. We're going to be lit, too. We're going to be fucking lit. Everybody popping out this weekend. Say, oh, you always said that little motherfucker was going to get right. Well, I just told y'all Bryce was a different nigga, man. I told y'all Bryce was a different quarterback this season. No, I didn't know. I mean, hell, it still remains to be seen what Bryce Young does to finish the season. I mean, we had a lot of football left to play. Shout out to everybody in here, man. If y'all know y'all want to pop out this weekend, come watch the game with me in Charlotte. Yeah, get in the Cash App chat, direct number. That's the light RSVP right there. Come get you some Panther Paws. Yeah, come get you some. Come watch the game Sunday. We turn. Say, oh yeah. Say we gotta send the NFL a statement and win these next two. I mean, if like I say, we beat Seattle and Miami beat Tampa. That's the division this week. Say we gonna win out, kid. Yeah, you can say we gonna win out, kid. Man, I'm still rolling my goddamn Tampa Bay pack. Still rolling my goddamn Tampa Bay pack check. Yeah. But just to let y'all know what I was doing this weekend, I know a lot of y'all was kind of kind of waiting on the on the confirmation on whether or not I was gonna throw a watch party in my city or not. Nah, we're gonna be in a location this weekend in Charlotte. Yeah, watching the game, chat, turning up. Now, if you know you want to pop out, hey, look, y'all more than welcome to come holler at a nigga, man. I'll let y'all know where I'm at. Yeah, I mean the day of. But if you know you want to RSVP and be VIP, you must get in the Cash App. You must lock your spot in. I'm gonna tell you that now. I was like, for those that don't pay, that just pop up, yeah, y'all more than welcome to come holler at me. Come watch the game, but you ain't gonna be a part of the party. I'm gonna tell you that now. You ain't gonna be a part of the goddamn party, chat. You ain't getting no Panther poison. Hell yeah, I'm telling you that now. He say I was right by you, tell 506, take 506, right by him where? Shout out Tyrone, man. Y'all be bullshitting. Y'all be scared to pop out. I'll be in the city Sunday, chat. Yeah. If you miss me this weekend, catch me this Sunday. Shit, yeah, shout out that. And my little nigga Daz Live said he popping back out. He say, I missed the 500. Nah, Gerald, I got something different planned this Sunday. I got some different shit for this Sunday we doing. Yeah, man. Say no Bryce chance in the bank yesterday. I was so fucking excited, man. Hell, we was too busy. Banging chairs. Don't worry about it. We gonna get that shit going. Say I was at 542 lit. Well, I got confirmation on playoff ticket numbers, boy, but they about high. They about higher than a bitch, especially where I sit. The motherfuckers up there, 500, starting at $500. Say what up, huh? You already know, Chad, but I think I'm going to the play. If we go to the playoffs, I'm 95% there already. Say 500s be rocking. Not for me, Tyrone. Not for me. Say, how about them Jags, baby? Fuck the Jags. They play good football. Shout out, who is it? I'm gonna say Mob or Maid or Mob. Say what section you like. I got 3 sections I fuck with. Well, 4. I fuck with 4 sections in the stadium, and they all in the same area. So yeah. I like the low. I like lower bowls. It's got to be in the hundreds, somewhere in the hundreds. Yeah, that's where we sitting there and say Tyler Sile, baby. Fuck Tyler Sile. Fuck his mama too. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Double tap the screen. Share it live. Let's get into some content, chat. Yeah. This is the second edition of Members Monday. Let's get into some content. Dave Canales spoke today, chat. Let's hear what he had to say. Let's go.
Just really proud of the group, the way we battled throughout the game and overcame some adversity throughout. A couple of unfavorable field positions. Our defense settled in really nicely, and offensively just made plays when we needed to. Trying to find that balanced attack, and I thought the Bucs did a great job of limiting our effect in the run game, but it was enough to kind of create some other opportunities for us. And then a good day, 50% on third down. A good day for the group, making some plays there, and just really proud of the way that we just keep going back to work, and that's what we're looking forward to this week as well.
All right, we'll kick things off with David Newton, followed by Scott Fowler.
Hey, Coach, good to see you today. A few questions about Seattle and specifically Pete Carroll. This is a big game against them this week. How did Pete and that culture that you had there, what sort of influence did that have on your career?
It was incredible. I'm very grateful to have spent as much time as I did with Coach Carroll in a bunch of different roles, but 1 year at USC and then 13 years in the NFL to watch Coach build a program around belief, around the principles that still carry with me today here for the Panthers. The things that he cared about is what he wanted us to focus on as a staff. Where we all have different styles and different personalities. It's what's at the core, taking care of the ball, the run game, toughness, all of our play style, the things we talk about. And it was such a consistent message from Coach over the years. And as our team changed, as our young players started to own our play style and philosophy, that's when it became really powerful, when it was the locker room and it was an expectation from the players, and he served as the reminder of who we are, the reminder of the philosophy. And so I try to emulate that as much as possible in my own way.
And I know you talked a lot to him last year. This year he's been a little busier with the Raiders. What did he do last year that said to you last year that maybe helped you through any tough time you were going through, maybe with Bryce and the quarterback situation? What was the biggest help he provided last year?
Just the constant reminders to believe, the constant reminders to prove to the guys what we can do when we play really good football. And that message has stayed consistent. And especially in those times, last year, right in the middle of the season, trying to find wins, and also like knowing how to celebrate the victories, when they came, and also point the group to where we're headed and what we're going for. So keeping the vision alive of what we're becoming. Those are some of the most critical things, I think, from last year. And the other thing too, just to mention, John Schneider, the general manager of the Seattle Seahawks, was a part of building that whole thing together as well, and had a huge influence on me, just in terms of how he sees the game and the type of players to look for, and all those things. It was really amazing 1-2 punch that created that culture there and the success we had.
And the last one, whose energy is higher, yours or his? Because I know you're both pretty high energy guys.
Oh, definitely Pete. He's like that every day at practice. And, he's the first one out there throwing the ball around, running routes, chasing things down in special teams. That kind of energy is infectious. And, the part where he really shines too is just creating culture and environment in the building, and the sense of competition, and having competitions happen in team meetings and in different settings, but always trying to push the staff to find an edge to make this like, guys, if we're going to do this and work so hard, let's at least make it fun. And just really adding a lot of color to what we do, so that no day felt mundane. There was always something exciting to look forward to in those meetings. And, he would throw little curveballs in there, and, invite special guests sometimes to come in and share moments with us. And we always appreciated that, because it never got stale. It was always fun. It was always exciting.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Hi, Dave. Congratulations on your win. And this is a new question to ask you because we haven't asked you these questions in this position before. But so on Sunday, you need a very particular result for it to matter, really. You win, Tampa Bay loses. So I wonder, first of all, will you keep an eye on the Tampa Bay score throughout the game?
I will not. We can't approach it that way. We have to make sure, especially for us, I appreciate the question, but as we're trying to create consistency in our product of what we do on the
and see, Dave say he won't keep an eye on the Tampa Bay game, but they'll keep us updated as the fan base in the stands. Yeah, at the game Sunday, they'll be showing their score on the big board. Not unless Dave, personally requests that it don't be. That they don't show, the score of the Tampa Bay game on the big screen. But I don't think Dave would do that because the NFL is officially partners with, betting. Yeah, and there's people that be in the stands, they got bets on Tampa Bay I don't know how they gonna go without, keeping an eye on that proverbial score, if you will. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Again, chat, if you're gonna be in Charlotte this weekend for that goddamn Carolina Panthers Seattle game matchup, chat. And again, I told y'all, I don't believe Seattle beat us in the bank. But if you know you're going to be in Charlotte and you're not going to the game, chat, come watch the game with me in Charlotte. I will be in a location this weekend, chat, and I'm inviting everybody to come watch the game with me. But if but you have to pay a VIP RSVP if you want to be VIP. You don't have to be VIP. No, you don't have to RSVP at all. I drop location day of the game. So when I go live, y'all will know exactly where I'm at. But those that RSVP, y'all will know where we going beforehand. Y'all will know what time to pull up, when to pull up, and how. Y'all will be VIP. Panther paws and on me. Make no mistake about that. Shout out Tyrone. Yeah, you missed it. You were supposed to pop out this weekend. If you in Charlotte next weekend, let me know. If you in Charlotte this Sunday, let me know. Come watch the game with me and a bunch of fucking Panther fans. Shit, we gonna be turned. Trust. Shit, Chad, I'm so fucking ready for this season here, man. It's just, well, not the season, Chad, but just the games, man. I mean, I'm an excited Panther fan. I told y'all week one I was a proud Panther fan. I still am. Say you won't be here this weekend. That's fucked up. Shout out Big Mo. Say, look at the Panthers in first place. You goddamn right. And we won't lose it this time. Ain't no getting it back. Yeah, it ain't no goddamn getting it back, chat.
field, game in and game out. That's what we're after, and that's what's out there for us to find our best football. We have to approach it that way, and we have to make sure that we approach this game plan that way as the game, continues to go however it goes. It's like I'm trying to win this down. I'm trying to win this series right here, and we all have to be locked in there. We can't afford to do that in the place that we're in collectively as a team. We have to continue to find consistent football.
I appreciate that. And one other thing related to that, and that is you have to prepare for all outcomes, good and bad. So if you're down by 3 scores, say in the fourth quarter, ultimately the Seattle game's pretty meaningless for you, no matter what's happening in Tampa Bay. Would you at that point consider sitting starters a little earlier, knowing you have to beat the Bucs in the finale?
I don't envision us doing that. That's a conversation that, Dan and I have to have philosophically about how we're approaching this. But, again, I think it kind of goes back to answering it the same way. All of these reps are so valuable. Every series, as we continue to grow together as a team, every series matters as we're trying to develop our schemes and our concepts and make sure that we go into each week with that. And then so that we can learn the lessons, so that we can take the next step when the Bucks week comes on. But all of our focus has to be right here, right now on the Seahawks.
Thank you.
We'll go with Joe Person, followed by Jeff Hawkins.
Dave, probably hard for you to be objective about this, I would think, but wondered what you would say about T-Mac's case for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I certainly think he's made enough of an impact to be in the conversation. Obviously, the individual goals, the individual things come with success of a team. And I think T-Mac would see it the same way. You know, it's all of us. It's the offensive line blocking, Bryce delivering the throws, the defense playing well. You know, all those things tie in. And when you win, people get accolades, you know. And so our goal should always be the group effort, and all those other things, all the other recognition will come along with that.
And then wondered if you had any update on opening up Rob's 21-day window.
Yeah, we're really excited. He's making progress. That's a real possibility for this week, to see if we can get him out there in a capacity to do some individual drills.
I told y'all they gonna open his window up this week. Yeah, starting tomorrow, Robert Hunt gonna practice. You know, maybe not tomorrow, but Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We might see Rob. We might see Big 50 Sunday against Seattle.
To start leaning on people. He's worked his way into that area, and I know we've been talking about this for weeks, and that's something that we're really excited about potentially doing this week. We're not 100% sure, but we're going to have to make that decision here in the next couple of days.
Thanks.
Yep.
Hey, good morning, Coach. How are you?
Good morning.
Hey, I also had a question on award season. Do you think Bryce is the most improved player in the league?
I don't know that. You'd have to kind of look across the league. But what I know is I'm just really proud of the progress that he's taking and the type of football that he's been playing. You know, just really consistently leading us and making sure that we can push our things forward. And for the last 2 weeks, I just saw a guy who's been competing for his teammates.
And y'all hear how Dave talks about Bryce. This goes back to what I've been saying, Chet. Bryce Young is Dave Canales' guy. I told y'all Dave believes in Bryce. Every time I listen to Dave, that's what I get. That's the feeling I get when he speaks. Not one time did I feel like Dave Canales was done with Bryce Young. I mean, maybe if you looking at the benching, okay then. But not one time, dog. Stay right there. Let's get back to it.
Trying to find ways to win. I've been really proud of the way that he's done that and led the group and given us an opportunity really in both games to come out with the win.
And he guided the team to a big win yesterday, despite a running game with his 2 explosive throws yesterday and going back to the 2, fourth down throws against the Rams. Are you getting more comfortable with calling for more throws outside of the numbers?
Absolutely. And that's something that we've grown into. And some of the aggressive nature that we've had this year on fourth down is because of Bryce's ability to execute the plays and to trust his guys to make plays for him. But I love putting him in those positions because he just consistently makes the right decisions.
And just one more. Leggett had one bad drop, and he seemed to lose awareness on the sideline in completion. With Moore getting healthy, is he in jeopardy of losing some of his starting snaps?
No, he's not. X is a guy that I love. He works his tail off. He would love to have those plays back. I'm sure he'd be up here telling you that for sure. He's a guy we're going to continue to trust that he's going to.
Y'all hear that? That's Dave talking about Excel. Dave saying he got confidence in Excel.
Work through this. In this one game, he didn't come up with the opportunities that he had, but I trust he'll get right back to work. He'll be a part of our game plan this week as well.
Thanks and good luck.
Yep. Thank you.
We have time for a few more. We'll go with Alex Zitlo, followed by Cass.
Smell it.
Hey, Dave. So yesterday when we were asking about Bryce Young's ankle, you said that you didn't exactly know what happened on the play that looked like Austin Corbett stepped on his foot. Did you get a chance to look at it in film, and what happened from your perspective?
Yeah, just the timing of it. We were a little tight there. You can't drop step when you're on offensive line. In those situations, you got to be firm at the line of scrimmage. And then, I think also Bryce just coming away from center on some of the play actions, can get a little bit more depth on the first step. So it's a little bit of a combination of both things, but it's something we certainly can't have. And it really just starts up front by neutralizing the line of scrimmage so we get the play started.
Is Bryce's ankle good to go? Planning on full practicing this week?
Yeah, that's the plan right now.
And then finally, how close was Icky to playing on Sunday? And anything you can say about Josh Nijman's day would be great too.
Yeah, Icky was really close. We just didn't feel fully confident that he could execute all the parts of his job. With his inside leg having the injury and knowing he's going to have to post on that leg, versus a power rush, they were a power rushing team. And then just any type of situation that could come up in the run game, where he might get rolled up on it. We just didn't feel fully confident that he would be able to do his job at his highest level. I feel confident that he'll be able to do that this week, but we have to go put him through his paces and make sure that, he feels great and ready to go. I thought Josh did an excellent job for us.
I told y'all Josh is solid as hell. When he do have to spell, let's say, Moulton or Icky, Josh is a solid lineman, Chet. Say, yeah, let's go get this goddamn dub. Shout out Jay Starlin. Shout out D-Cash. D-Cash, you in Charlotte this weekend? Shout out D-Cash. Shout out Zip, man. I miss my nigga this weekend, man. Damn, Zip. I'm mad, cuz. I'm a little pissed off, Zip. I ain't gonna hold you, cuz. Shout out Gerald Stick. He say, Yash is solid. I tried to tell everybody. Shout out Major Key. Say, we knew XL was going to be a project receiver, though. Facts. Facts on top of facts. Let's get back to Canale.
He was solid in the run game, covering people up. In the pass game, he gave us enough time. They got a couple edges on him, but for the most part, he gave us a chance to play winning football. I'm really proud of Josh and the way he stepped in.
Great, thanks.
Yep.
Hey, Dave, how's it going?
Hey, Cass.
I know that understanding that you added a bunch of pieces on defense this year, now that you're kind of towards the end of the season and you kind of compare a little bit last year versus this year, how much has having DB back just made a difference for everybody on that side of the ball?
It's huge, not just from a production standpoint and the plays that he makes, but just the mentality and the way that he works, the way that he's so consistent with his effort and strain of plays. A beautiful picture of it just, last week against the Saints on a screenplay that could have gotten a lot more yards. He's coming out the stack, making big hits, and he affects everybody and across the line to have that kind of effort on a play in and play out basis. Just an incredible leader to have and has been a huge impact on our group.
And then just one more real quick. Next Gen had a cool stat this morning that JC was not targeted once on 29 coverage snaps. I guess the DPI negates that play counting. But just as somebody who creates offensive game plans, like how easy / feasible is it to completely avoid a corner for an entire game?
It's very challenging. And sometimes you're looking for the next best opportunity to try to take your targets. But, there's certain looks where the ball's got.
Yeah. Shout out my nigga Zip. Say he seen us on the Jumbotron too. Hey, nigga, everybody that was looking at that motherfucker saw us, dog. I appreciate the love. But we get that kind of love every time we in the bank, man. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? He said the watch party, I can be there. Hey, well, you talking about in Charlotte? Yeah, I'm gonna be in Charlotte Sunday, D-Cash. If you can pop out, nigga, you got my RSVP. Pop out. I got something for you. Yeah, I got something for you. I'll bring it with me Sunday. You know what I mean? Shout out D-Cash. Pop out. Come holler at me, nigga. I'll pull you up. Yeah, I'll pull you up. I promise you. He say, I only want to see Yash and Spells. Say defense go come alive on them. That man, look, we beating the Seahawks, man. I done told y'all it's gonna be. Hey, bring their ass to Charlotte. I can see if we was playing them out west. Mind y'all, they got to fly this way. They got to come across the goddamn country, chat, to play in one of the roughest, toughest, loudest fucking stadiums in the NFL, which is known as the Bank of the fucking America. Bank of fucking America, chat. It's going to be fucking, I told y'all, the Seattle game damn near sold out. It damn near sold out. The tickets so goddamn high in there, chat. Tickets that damn doubled and tripled out there, bitch. I remember like around week 2, the Seattle tickets in the 500s was like $48. If a motherfucker had bought them shits then, I would have made a killer. I should have bought 10 of them bitches then. He say if the bank like it was Sunday, it's gonna be that time. It's gonna be that on Max, Zip. The bank been like that, and it's only getting worse, Zip. Yeah, it's only getting louder in that motherfucker, cuz. I can't fucking wait, man. Yeah, I be in the city though Sunday, man. Y'all, yeah, like I told y'all, if you're not going to the bank, if you're not going to the game Sunday, but want to pop out, enjoy yourself with some Panther fans. Hey, I'm letting y'all know. I'm gonna drop the location. I'll drop the location where we at Sunday. But if you know you want to be a VIP, you're gonna have to RSVP. I'm sorry, not you, DKS. You own me. You own me, sir. And Young Dad's Live, he own me. Shout out Domo Smith, he owe me. QJ Smith, he owe me as well. What is that I hold? Instagram. Send it to the laptop. Yeah, I play it a couple times. It ain't too drastic. Shout out Uncle Quad, say last regular home. Man, that's why I gotta be in the city. Shout out Todd Fitch with your score prediction winning ass. He say salute the Panther Nation. Told y'all that hey, he say the data shows. Hey, you was right, my G. You won back-to-back score predictions. That's unprecedented. It ain't never been done. Shout out T-Mac, say only needs 76 yards. He'll get it Sunday. He'll get it Sunday. Say Evero contract is up after this year. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, he's here. Evero was on a 4-year contract, if I ain't mistaken. Say T-Mac only need that 76. He'll get it. He'll get it checked. We will be in Charlotte. And again, if you know you want to RSVP for the live turn-up watch party we having this weekend, in chat, it's going to be lit. Panther fans going to be everywhere. If you know you want to pop out, come get you some Panther paws and watch the game with me, chat. You must jump in the Cash App and RSVP. Yeah, get the location sent to your junk, man, so you know where we at. Shout out to them hating ass niggas. I'm inviting y'all bitch asses too. Huh. Yeah, I'm inviting y'all too. Pop out. Come see a nigga. Shout out to the hating ass niggas. Come see a nigga. Say smoking that Sam Donald right now. Nah, I ain't smoking on no Sam yet. We'll smoke on that in a few days. We're going to smoke on that Sam pack in a few days. But as of now, I'm finna light that Baker back up. Locked in on Seahawks. Say, it's going to be in Charlotte, ill. I'm going to be in Charlotte, my G, this weekend. I'm coming back to Charlotte. Yeah. We go watch the game together. Yeah, whoever, ill, if you pop out, let me know. I don't want to see that shit. Shout out Zip, say, yeah, it's Baker Pack smoking. Hey, that Baker smoking good, cuz. Shout out Marcus, man. You gotta pop out next week, this Sunday, cuz. Hey, Marcus, call my phone. I'll let you know what I'm doing. Call my phone. I'll let you know what I'm doing Sunday. You know what I mean? That way you can decide if you go pop out or not. Because your ass ain't pop out. You ain't pop out yesterday at all. Shout out Todd Fitch. Say we'll give the next prediction. Say looking at the data. Oh shit. Oh shit, Chetty. He done got hot on us. He say, I got you. I'ma call you. Say less. Shout out Big Mo. Say we go spill oil with the fucking Seahawks. Hey, look. I told y'all this is our division and we won't give it back. Mark my fucking words. Mark my words. Say 6 days. Can't wait, Gerald. Hey, nigga, I'm already there, nigga. I'm already there, nigga. Yeah, this gonna be, yeah, we gonna enjoy Sunday, chat. Sunday gonna be fun. Yeah. I'm gonna switch up this weekend. I ain't gonna go in the bank. I ain't gonna go inside the bank this weekend. But I will be in Charlotte. Now, I'm trying to, I told you, you want to be VIP, you're going to have to RSVP in the Cash App chat. Direct phone number. Say, taking a shot for my boy birthday. Shout out Circle. I ain't going to drink nothing. I might take a drink. I might pour me a little cup of pause. And why not? God damn it, I got this shit on ice. It's on ice right now. Yeah, we ain't got no shout out Big Mo. Say they gonna need some Dawn dishwasher liquid when we done. Shit, let's get back to Dave Canales.
Got to go there, and I'm going to ask my guys, at least, speaking for us, I'm going to ask my guys to make plays, even when we face some pretty good corners out there. And, for JC, I saw him just, really just challenging things on a down in and down out basis. And that's exactly right. He should feel that confidence. He's long, he's fast, he's aggressive. He's got a great mind, a competitive mind where he understands concepts and things that are happening. And, I loved watching him in the aggressive style that he played with yesterday.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yep.
We'll end things with Mike K.
Hey, Dave. Good afternoon. When the schedule came out, you were pretty positive about the late bye week. And, a lot of people had their opinions, but I'm just curious, in hindsight, you brought it up last night, how the rookies were ready to play because of that bye week and getting their body right. But how beneficial was that late bye week in earnest now that you've blown past it and you've had a couple of games since?
Yeah, I try to look at opportunities, and we don't get to choose when that happens. And the opportunity it presented us is a chance to finish strong at the end and to get something back into the tank for the finish. And, that's happening for us, right now. And also knowing that it was a long season going week in and week out and making modifications to our plan, understanding we're playing every Sunday, one after the other, with the Monday night there as well. But, there were certainly challenges that came with that. But then there was also just, if we can play good enough football to where we're playing these types of meaningful games, this thing will help us. And it has. It's given us time for guys to get back out there, and it's given guys a little bit more in the tank for the finish. So we're really fortunate at this point, to be able to be feeling, the effects of that in a positive way.
And then the Pro Bowl announcements are coming out tomorrow. I'm sure you're going to hear much earlier than that. What's your approach beyond just telling the guys individually, and how do you try to get the team maybe in on the celebration?
Yeah, we'll announce it as a group, and we'll celebrate that together. And the reason we like to do that is because while certain guys may get recognition, it's always going to come down to, this was a team effort. And when you win games, you get notoriety. And we see that happen a lot around the league, where teams that are, dominating during a season end up having more players make the Pro Bowl, and the success comes with it. But it's like everybody's tied into it. Everybody had a part of it. And then certainly the guys have to go out there and make their plays. But yeah, we celebrate it together. We celebrate it as a group. And it's not a huge focus of what we're doing, to be honest, but it is something to celebrate, and we really appreciate those moments.
Yeah, it sounds like we got a couple of Pro Bowlers on the team, chat. That's what it sounds like. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Say $5 a fifth. I see you talking about that bullshit. Say, have you pissed on yourself? Yeah. Y'all drink that cheap shit if you want to. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like that goddamn screen up, chat. What we doing? Who jumping in the Cash App on this Members Monday? Show that love. Yeah, where they goddamn Christmas Cash App at? Yeah, where that Christmas love at, chat? Stop playing games. Shout out Be Real. Y'all know what time it is, man. We locked in. God damn it, we locked in. You know what I mean? We're locked in right now. Stay right there, chat. I am not through with y'all. I'm not through with y'all. Let's see what we got
This video
going
is presented
on here, chat. Let's see what we got going on here. Stay right there. If I ain't mistaken. Yeah, chat, if I ain't goddamn mistaken. Because y'all, you see the title, chat there. Yeah, the Carolina Panthers is nail Bryce Young. Is nail belong to Bryce Young. Shout out Black King Soul. What up? You already know. Let's get into what PFF had to say about the Panthers beating the Tampa Bay Bucks. Now, mind y'all, both of these funny-looking women T-shirt wearing ass boys had us losing. Let's go, chat.
All right.
Well, actually, the boy in the blue hat had a very profound message to Dave Canales by saying, stop hiding, Bryce. Let's go, chat.
Back here for another game. We're talking about Bucks, Panthers. Panthers, huge win. Taking the top of the NFC South here. Making things very interesting. Now, if the Bucks were to have won this game, they wouldn't have locked up the division, but it would have been tough because the Panthers now play the Seahawks. The Bucks go to play the Miami Dolphins, and then both of these teams meet again in Week 18. If Tampa would have ended up winning this game, it would have made it a very big uphill climb for Carolina to defeat the Seattle Seahawks, although they've beaten the Los Angeles Rams. So they've got some big wins this season.
They beat Green Bay and Lambeau. Don't put anything past this Panthers team.
But none of that happened. And I got to give the Panthers their credit here for defending home field, winning this game against the Buccaneers. 23-20 was the final score. Very tight back and forth game, though, the entire game. Top 5 great players that we had for the Carolina Panthers. Wide receiver Tetsuo McMillan with an 85.3 at the top of their list. Cornerback Mike Jackson, 81.4. Offensive tackle Taylor Moton with a 78.3. Edge rusher Nick Scorton, a 77.9. Safety Lathan Ransom with a 75.6. And then Bryce Young, a 91.6 in this game. On Tampa Bay side of things, offensive tackle Tristan Wirfs with a 90.3. Running back Bucky Irving, an 83.0. Edge rusher Yaya Diaby with an 80.7. Cornerback Jacob Parrish with a 75.2. Linebacker Servassier Dennis with a 69.5. Baker Mayfield in this game, a 74.7. Stat told the story, Dalton.
I really, really like that Dave Canales put this game in Bryce Young's hand.
I do too.
For
you goddamn right. I third that. I third that.
Better or worse, it had to be done because against this Bucks team, if you just walk out there and you run it on first down and you run it on second down and it's 3rd and 6, and then you let Todd Bowles get in all the blitz packages when he wants to, you have a problem. Right? Because then he can really set up things in that sort of sequence. Broke the sequence. I believe it was the first 4 plays of the game. They threw the football. There was an end around. There was some different things, and they settled for a field goal on their first drive. But I thought that set the tone for the game of, listen, Bryce, you want to win a division? This one's going to be on you.
Do it.
And I would expect the next 2 games to be the same way as well. Not that they can't run the ball, and the Panthers have run the ball well all year. But the difference in them, if they're going to go to the postseason, is whether or not Bryce Young plays. Now, this was a hell of a level. He got a 91.6 grade. You're the best player on the field. That's a hell of a level to play at right there in a game like this. But something like this has to happen. And the big one in this game is when Todd Bowles sent pressure at him, which he is going to do. As we know, that's what Todd Bowles does because the Bucks can't pressure with just 4.
Right.
Can you beat the blitz? Bryce Young beat the blitz in this game. 90.7 passing grade, 8 of 12, 93 yards. The touchdown just before the end of the first half, which at this point, I think there was 12 seconds left.
Hey, do y'all hear how this white boy talking about Bryce? Chad, he's seen enough. Yeah, Chad. The white boy right here, Chad. I don't know what his goddamn name is, but he worked for PFF. All he do is run analytics, Chad. But I'm telling y'all right now, I can hear it in his fucking voice. He done seen enough. He's seen enough in Bryce. I think he know what I know. I think this motherfucker know what I know, and they don't pay me to run the analytics for PFF, Chet. Listen to what he's saying. I'm gonna back it up a little bit. I'm gonna back him up about 20 seconds, Chet. That motherfucker, yeah, I think he's sold on Bryce. Now you can tell when a motherfucker sold. Just listen to him.
Something like this has to happen. And the big one in this game is when Todd Bowles sent pressure at him, which he is going to do. As we know, that's what Todd Bowles does because the Bucs can't pressure with just 4.
Right.
Can you beat the blitz? Bryce Young beat the blitz in this game. 90.7 passing grade, 8 of 12, 93 yards, the touchdown just before the end of the first half, which at this point, I think there was 12 seconds left. The Panthers were on the 22-yard line. Mm-hmm. So even if you were to get a sack, they're solidly in field goal range. Okay, let's say they'd hit a 48 to 50-yarder.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
got your lucky jersey?
I haven't watched it since the win streak started.
Nature Made vitamins?
That motherfucker Nature Made words.
I watched him for 4 years as the Jets head coach. He's been the Bucs DC slash head coach for a long time. I still, to this day, don't know the rhyme or reason to when or why Todd Bowles decides to send heavy pressure. Because in that spot, and he was in Tampa too, the entire rest of that drive, I'm talking about the drive for the Panthers right before the end of the first half that ended up in a Tedero McMillan touchdown. The entire drive, cover 2, keep it in front of us. If they get to field goal range, we'll still have, I think, a 10-9 lead, even if they hit one. And then with 12 seconds left at the 22-yard line, I believe it was, he decides, let's run 0 and let's leave McMillan out there.
Well, I don't think they had timeouts, so if they get a sack, it's over. Not that I'm really defending him because it didn't work and I don't really agree with it either. But I think that was the thought process: is that if you catch him off guard, if you sack him, that's it. The half's over. I don't think they had a timeout.
And take that chance of a one-on-one with McMillan. That single play call to me was actually the biggest play of the game. And I know eventually it got to 20-20 and the Panthers had to drive down anyway. And again, blitzing on that last drive, Bryce made an incredible throw to Jalen Coker down the right sideline to set up the game-winning field goal. That one before the end of the first half.
Hey, shout out Josh Woods, say he got killed for defending Bryce. But see, no, I say, Chet, if you are a Panther fan, right? Now, like I told y'all, all of y'all know that I ain't want no fucking Bryce, y'all. I mean, come on now. If we can run the draft again, Chet, I still wouldn't take Bryce. But that's over and fucking done, Chet. I'm a Panther fan. Bryce been our goddamn quarterback now for 3 years, Chet. Now, in his 3rd year, pushing for a fucking division title. So as a Panther fan, Chat, that's been to these goddamn games, I done spent money, I done spent time not only going to these games, Chat, but also being invested in creating the content. Y'all know how many hours I done spent on live creating content? Talking about this team, letting y'all know my opinions, my feelings, the way I see this shit. I spent hours, Chat. Hours of time, precious time, rather. So I say all of that to say this. Bitch, I seen Bryce grow up in front of my eyes. I've been watching him. I've been watching him get better. I've been watching Bryce go through the goddamn trial and tribulation. All the goddamn tumultuous hate that these motherfuckers. Yeah, Chad, I gave him hate like a bitch first year. Oh yeah, but that's because I was watching him as a player, Chet. As a player, Bryce done got way better. Bryce is ascending in his 3rd year, right where we need him to be. Hell, we didn't want Bryce hitting his peak in year one, because that it would imply that he ain't getting no better. What he is what he would have been what he was. You don't want a nigga to peak in his rookie year, because that ain't gonna last. You want a nigga getting better year by year, and being that Bryce is only 24 fucking years old? The nigga is progressing quite nicely, chat. Remember last year I said he was progressing at an alarming rate. But that was then, because I didn't expect the level of progression I saw out of Bryce after the bench. And I don't think nobody did. And even at the end of last year, I told y'all I was hanging my hat on his 2-1 finish. Bryce finishing the season 2-1 versus finishing the season 0-3 type shit with 2 consecutive shutouts in his first year as a rookie. That's how he finished his rookie season, on his fucking back, chat. At the end of his second year, Bryce was still on his 2 goddamn feet so he can walk into the third year. Granted, y'all say Bryce started slow. I was at that fucking Jacksonville game. It wasn't just Bryce. Nobody made plays for Bryce. Bryce was pissed off after that loss week 1. Almost to say, man, if you motherfuckers don't act like y'all want to win. I said, damn, Bryce on their ass. And he was on the team ass, the coach ass. He cussing everybody out week 1. Said, nah, that ain't Bryce, because I've never seen that out of Bryce. You know what I mean? Especially week 1. Yeah, week 1 of the season. See, and see, I'm going to tell y'all something. Now, listen to me now. Regardless of how the season ends this year, fourth year Bryce, it's an automatic 10-win team. We got an automatic 10-win team next year, chat. Just think about it. Think about it. Going like waking up, going to sleep tonight, waking up in the morning. Just know that the 2026 Panthers gonna be a 10-11 win team. That automatically implies that we win our division next year. But again, that's just my opinion, chat. That's my opinion. That's the way I see this shit. But let's get back to PFF.
Cannot for the life of me. I don't know the rhyme or reason to when he does or doesn't blitz. Because last week at the end against Atlanta, when the blitz was absolutely working and then he stopped, that cost him the game. And now this, where it's like, okay, we're going to go Tampa 2 this whole drive, keep it in front of us, go to halftime with the lead regardless. And then you decide with 10, 12 seconds left to go, sure, let's make it easy on him and throw this 6'5" freak a jump ball. That part kills me. But either way, you still have to beat it. Bryce Young beat the blitz because you're always going to get it from Todd Bowles anytime you play against him. He's going to send pressure in the biggest moments of the game. And Bryce Young's ability, through all the adversity he's been through in his career so far, his ability to come out and play his best football in a game like this, that's really the story. Really, more than anything. And they got big stops when they needed, especially at the end, and Baker Mayfield with the mistake. But this was you could argue, there's been a few signature Bryce Young games. Boy, this one might be number 1.
I agree, especially because of the way that you set it up. And this is Bryce's, I believe, I was watching a video of Canales when he was talking after the game, and I think he said that this is Bryce's 12th career game-winning drive that he had in his career, which is great. I think that we talked about this in the preview show, and we talked about it a little bit just throughout the week, how the Panthers don't pass the ball on first down. They were 31st. You mentioned, I think you mentioned this on the Wednesday show. They were 31st in pass rate on first down. And yet, even on top of that, they never even really ran play action on first down either. They were very much like, we're running the football on first down. And I was on a couple of different podcasts and things talking with Panthers fans this week. And a lot of them, when we talked about the game, they're like, well, the Panthers are going to want to establish the run. And every single time, I would say, yeah, they want to establish the run. But at the same time, this is the matchup where you don't do that. This is the matchup where Tampa's bad in coverage. Tampa's bad over the middle. Tampa's bad just in defense kind of in general right now. They're just.
Shout out my dog, Eternal 252. Say, let's go get this. He said, let's go, goddammit. Hey, Eternal. Look, It's up, nigga. It's on, Eternal. It's on from there. Ain't no looking. I chat. Mark my words. We took the lead in the division, and we won't give it back. We won't lose this lead in the division. Mark my word. I don't give a fuck what happened. The Panthers won't lose the lead of this division. We won't give it. We had it once, goddammit. Yeah, you ain't gonna get it. Yeah, it ain't gonna go nowhere again. Bitch ass niggas. Look at the Panthers in first place.
Just not in a good place. So it actually is more advantageous to you to be more aggressive in this game than almost any other. And I love the fact that not only do they put more on Bryce Young's plate, like you mentioned, that they identified this specific opponent to be the ones where it was like, okay, this is a game where we don't overly establish the run on first down. And I think them having that self-awareness is really important. And I loved that from Canales and what they were able to do on that side of the ball. You want to say something about that?
Just wanted to pull. I pulled it up real quick for this week. So the Panthers 65% pass on first down in this game.
Fantastic.
Fourth highest in the league. And the three teams ahead of them, Detroit, Denver, New England, all behind by 2 scores in those games. So kind of jacks up the think about the Panthers.
Right.
Basically, this entire game was in neutral situations.
Yep.
And yet they did come out and get aggressive. And it was a complete change up from what they've done the rest of the. And really, again, what cost them the game last week against the Saints, especially with a lead, was being too conservative.
Yes.
They came out from the very first play of this game and they put it in Bryce Young's hands. And now moving forward into the rematch in a couple weeks, which is very likely going to matter. It's going to be the season on the line for both teams.
Mm-hmm.
You put that in the Bucs' heads now. You put it in Todd Bowles. Do we sit back more on first down? Then you get back with the tight ends and running the football. And maybe the next game, then you go back to the usual sequence.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel like in neutral situations, you have to put defenses in that bind. They did that in this game. I give Canales a whole lot of credit for that.
I do too. Carolina had the game plan that you needed to win this game, and it was great to see the young guys step up. Nick Gordon stepped up in this game. Latham Ransom obviously got the interception to seal.
Oh, yeah, Nick Gordon had a day.
But at the end, Prince Human Mielen was a factor in this game. Tet is rookie of the year, man. I mean, he's a stud. He's awesome. So the young guys stepping up, I think, was huge. On the Bucs side of things, I think their lack of pressure told the whole story in this game. 22 pressures in this game, only a 56.3% passers win percentage. It was 22 pressures, which actually isn't bad.
And see, I scouted Bryce Young, Chet. I did. Before that nigga came out in the draft, Chet, I scouted Bryce Young. I scouted Stroud. I scouted Anthony Richardson. All of that. Will Levis. I scouted Bryce, Chet. I knew what he was. I knew exactly. I mean, at the collegiate level. So, I knew. And see, the biggest thing about Bryce, Chet, that I was, I wish I had I could go back. Y'all know I got those lives. That live is still documented on the channel. Well, you go back about 3 years on this channel. Before we drafted Bryce, I scouted those. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up. Don't even worry about it. I got y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Stay right there. Just stay y'all ass right there.
And a 56.3% passer win percentage is winning one-on-one at actually a decent clip. That's not terrible. However, you had that kind of success, and Bryce Young's time to throw average was still almost 3 seconds, and you had a half a sack to speak of in this game. And that half sack came on one play where Levante David and Sebastian Dennis both blitzed and overloaded the offensive line and were able to corral Bryce Young when his initial read was not open. You got to have finishers, man. I mean, that is just it is going to be a major, major talking point for the Buccaneers this year, because I think when you look at this roster, there are reasons of injury and reasons of roster construction where it feels as though everybody is having to punch up a level above where they should. Fans, they critique Yaya Diaby. well, Yaya Diaby's not getting the sacks. He's not the sack master we thought he was going to be. When has he ever been? That's not really ever been his game. He's a bigger power rusher who's going to be somebody who's going to be able to hold the line of scrimmage for you and somebody who's going to be able to collapse the pocket for you with pressures, not necessarily sacks. He had 10 pressures in this game. He had an above a 30% pass win percentage in this game. You can't ask more from this guy. And you could say like, well, I'd like for some of those pressures to turn into sacks. Yeah, so would I. Being able to take a pressure and then cleanly get off a block so quickly and decisively that the quarterback doesn't have time to react is a skill. That is a finishing skill. And the Bucs don't have that player. The only player who I think gives them that ability is maybe Hassan Reddick sometimes, but he's not even the rusher that he used to be. Kalijah Kancey. And Kancey's played 2 games for them this year. So now you have Yaya Diaby and you're asking him to be an edge 1 sack master for you when that's never what he was going to be. You're asking these defensive tackles to be pressure players for you when that's never what they were going to be. You're asking Jamel Dean to be a CB1 for you when he's not a CB1. You ask Zion McCollum to be a CB1 for you when he was in spurts, but not the majority of his career. You're asking rookies, Jacob Parrish, Benjamin Morrison to like step up in rookie year. Like it's just, you're asking Savasier Dennis, a 5th round day 3 linebacker to not just be a starting linebacker for you basically be LB1 because Levante David doesn't have it in the tank anymore. You're asking all of these players on defense. Again, some of this is a roster construction issue. Some of it's an injury issue. But almost at every point of the defense for the Buccaneers, you are asking somebody to punch above their weight class. You can get away.
See, Chad, Tampa's done. Tampa's fucking done, Chad. That's what we looking at. We looking at a football team that's completely done. You're looking at a football team that might need to move on from the head coach. Todd Bowles' black ass philosophy might be dead in Charlotte, Chad. It's that black ass philosophy. Yo, you got a black philosophy, Chad. Yeah, motherfucker will let you know. Shout out my dog Charlie for that cash app, man. He said, what'd he say? What he said, Chad? He said, for what did Shady and them niggas say about us now? I don't know. I ain't paid them no goddamn attention, dog. I ain't paid him no goddamn attention, dog. Shout out my guy for that cash out. Uh-oh. Shout out my dog, Big Kevin Shep. Say, PFF said Bryce was the best player on the field. I know he was, man. I know they did. He said they just dropped the Week 16 mini movie. Let's go to it then. I seen that. I was going to wait. You black ass nigga. They just dropped the mini movie. Hey, they just dropped the mini movie.
Week 16.
I know this shit. Yeah, I know this shit, nigga. Goddamn, nigga can't even wait on the goddamn content, chat. Hey, they just dropped the mini movie. Let's go, chat.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers in town. First place in the NFC South on the line. These are the moments that you dream about. These are the moments that you play for.
We know what's ahead today, dog. You're the fucking juice right now.
Meaningful football in the final stretch of the season. And if the Panthers are...
See that boy with that damn head paint.
To get to the postseason, a win today certainly goes a long way. Young the chest high snap. 4-man twist. Bryce throws. Complete. It's McMillan. Far side. First down. There's the under center snap. It's a fly sweep. Jimmy Horn coming near side 50. He's got the 45. Feathers the sideline. Cuts across the 35. Cuts it inside to the 25-yard line of Tampa. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. The field goal unit will come on. A 27-yard kick by Ryan Fitzgerald is good. That punctuates the opening drive for Carolina. Mayfield under center with Irving, the single setback. Mayfield throws a fade route to Evans into the end zone. He hauls it in for a touchdown over Mike Jackson. You almost saw it coming. Second down, 11 to go. Young is in an empty set, chest high snap. Bryce stands in the pocket, drives one over the middle, caught by McMillan.
Damn, Bryce got blasted. Y'all see that shit? Damn, that nigga blasted Bryce ass. Watch this shit.
To the pocket, drives one over the middle, caught by McMillan, who gets bumped upfield by Dennis to the 23-yard line. A 41-yard kick by Fitzgerald. Snap, hold. The rookie drives it through, and it's 10-6 with 2:06 to go. Baker now coming under center. Crowd getting loud. The snap.
Well, look, hey, boy, the Panthers giving towels out every weekend, chat. They give towels out every weekend. Get in that motherfucker and wave them round. Take your shirt off. Yeah. Eternal say it's our shit. You goddamn right it is. You goddamn right it is. Shout out big Kevin Shepard. Somebody match him, chat. For the fucking haters. Somebody jump in the cash app for them fucking haters. Because they still out there. Yeah, they still out there, but they ain't never nowhere. I'm always there, chat. And they ain't never there. Make no mistake about that, the fucking hating ass, bitch ass nigga ain't there. Yeah, shout out to the haters. Let's get back to the content, chat.
Baker pump fakes, has to ground it. That's going to be intentional grounding on Baker.
You goddamn right it was.
Mayfield, I believe. Play clock at 2 and 1. There's the snap. Here's the blitz. Young throws deep down the left side. He wants McMillan. Makes the catch. Touchdown! Teteroa McMillan with 7 seconds to go in the first half. The final minutes of this second quarter executed to perfection by Carolina. Under center snap. Hubbard running left side with the 2 tight ends. Gets the edge, gets the first down, and scoots out of bounds. Here's the snap. Pressure off the edge. Bryce dancing in the pocket. Trying to evade a sack. He does. Throws back in the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown, Carolina.
Let's go. So what a massive third down we have right here.
Bucks bring the blitz. Young stands in the pocket, throws downfield. He wants Coker, reaches up.
Got it!
Flag down. Jalen Coker with a first down, waving the arms. Fitzgerald has been clutch this season. This from 48 for the lead. Snap, hold. Ryan swings the leg. The kick has the distance. It is up. It is good.
Chad. Look at the black referees, motherfuckers. Shout out to everybody here. Tyrone matching your ass, Shep. Say keep pounding. Big love, Tyrone. Somebody match Tyrone. Let's get it going for the fucking haters.
The Panthers have a 23-20 lead with first place in the NFC South at stake. Chest high snap. Deep in the pocket. Mayfield bouncing around the pocket. Throws! And it's picked off to the 30. Picked off by Carolina. Panthers football. Lathan Ransom, the rookie, comes up with one of the biggest plays of the season. Carolina Panthers have sole possession of first place in the NFC South.
Yeah!
Here it is, though. Here it is. There was going to come a moment, okay? Yes. Offense had a moment. We went down the field. Ryan nailed the field goal. Hey. And then the defense had a moment to make a play. Yep. It was looking a little grim right there, okay? But guess what? Just give us one more chance. How are we going to get it done? Together. Yep. Talking together, communicating the whole time. Everybody was in it the entire time. That's what it's going to take, okay? We got some cool stuff right here, okay? First of all, Bryce, 12th game-winning drive of his career. Let's go. Okay. Boom, had a sack.
Chad, y'all don't think you can't tell me for one fucking second, Chad, that David Tepper and Dave Canales ain't all in with Bryce Young. Why? Watch the contract. It's coming. Yeah, why? Hey, you think Dave ain't finna pay Bryce Young? Man, watch David Tepper. David Tepper. Watch this again, Chet. I'm almost certain that was Dave Canales that said, "Let's go, Bryce."
Boom had a sack. DB had a sack. And then Ransom for DB had a sack. Let's go.
Hold up.
Communicating the whole time. Everybody was in it the entire time. That's what it's going to take, okay? We got some cool stuff right here, okay? First of all, Bryce, 12th game-winning drive of his career. Let's go. Okay. Boom had a sack. DB had a sack. And then Ransom for the interception to We've been playing championship playoff football for a long time, okay? For weeks and weeks. We just got to keep continuing to find a way. We got a hell of an op coming up, boys. Let's celebrate the hell out of this. Just a reminder, okay, tomorrow.
Ooh, did y'all catch that? Look how quick Dave told him in the locker room after the game last night, we got a hell of a op coming in here Sunday. Check. Man, please. We flexing on motherfuckers this weekend. Chat, we flexing on motherfuckers Sunday, chat. Yeah, bring me the goddamn Seattle Seahawks. Bring their ass to Charlotte. Bring them to Charlotte, goddammit.
Tomorrow, you're coming in for a workout. We're back to work on Tuesday. Okay? Back to work on Tuesday so we can get at it. Okay?
Hey, man, we not done yet, bro. Let's go. Hey, we said it from the beginning, man. This is everything we wanted come December. This is it. We got to focus these next 2 weeks so we can get down with we've been talking about since April. Hey, back to work Tuesday. Hey, family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey.
Family, goddammit. Stop playing.
Welcome to Panther Talk. And Ashraf Jimzoki. Sharon Thorsland is here today, and we've got the head coach of the Carolina Panthers, Dave Canales. It hit me walking out of the stadium yesterday, running into a lot of the Panther fans. The joy, the enthusiasm, and Dave, sometimes you're in the day.
Roll up, chat. Now, I ain't gonna keep saying that shit. Now, y'all stop playing games. Get that goddamn green thing twisted up right now, hoopla. Say Dave is leading this team. He say bright young coach. Say we in there, Shaq. Hey, listen, chat. Again, if y'all just coming in, I will be in Charlotte Sunday. Make no mistake about that. I'm not going to the game. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna be at a certain location in Charlotte, chat. And we will be watching the game turning the fuck up. Now, everybody's invited. Everybody invited. But if you know you want to be a VIP, chat, you must RSVP for this event. I'm telling you now, double tap this screen. It's a light RSVP in the Cash App, chat. Bring your ass out there. Come get you some Panther paws. Turn up with me. Make sure, hey, chat, make sure you got your Panther gear on if you coming out there. Yeah. Roadmaster gonna be there. Shout out to everybody in this motherfucker. Double tap the screen, man. We turning up Sunday, chat. For again, what is one of the biggest games in Charlotte in years, chat. In years. I gotta be in the city. I'll be there. Matter of fact, I'm already there. Chat. It's already set up. If you know you want to be a part of that event, chat. Well, yeah. We watching the game. Come watch the game with me in Charlotte. Come turn up with me in Charlotte. Say we need this dub, man. We gotta have it. I think we went out. And it's set up to where we went out, Jimmy. I don't see nobody fucking with us. Say, oh, my dude, though. You know what time it is, Ray Shack? Man, if y'all gonna be in Charlotte Sunday, if you ain't going to the game, I got a way better option. Come turn up with me. Yeah, come turn up. Now, I'm only gonna promote this for a few days this week. Outside of that, y'all catch us. Y'all catch me going live. And I will be reacting to the game live as well, chat, from the location. Yeah, from the location, chat. Make no mistake. Oh, she here. Yeah, I will be reacting to the game live Sunday as well, chat. We will be live at 1 o'clock sharp Sunday from the location. Say, we will win out. That will probably be good for our playoff vibes. It's gonna be strong. It's gonna let everybody know why we winning in the playoffs. See, when we went out, it won't be no question. Oh, damn, why the Panthers winning? Why the Panthers keep knocking niggas? It won't be no question. After we done beat the Rams, the Green Bay Packers, and now the Seattle Seahawks coming to Charlotte. Yeah, it won't be no questions asked about why we in the playoffs then. Bitch ass niggas out here, sideways ass niggas. Somebody match that. Somebody match Tyrone's super chat. Somebody match that dub. Light the screen up. Where the love at? Say, we all Dolphin fans as well on Sunday. I don't give a fuck if Tampa Bay win or not, chat. I really don't. There's nothing they can fucking do about it. Say sea chicken on the menu Sunday. We got to have it, chat. Let's get back to this Dave Canales content.
Day-to-day grind of this. It was a reminder of what football and a team and a city can mean for a community. Did you get a sense of that at the end of the game yesterday?
Yeah, absolutely. It really started, when I walked out there for the kickoff and came back out of the locker room, everyone was in their seats and I looked around and I was like, man, there's a lot of black here. We had the black towels going, we're in all black in the uniform, and it just felt like a whole thing together. It was the team, it was the fan base, Bank of America Stadium. It was electric. And I was like, man, it'd be great to get a win today, for everyone who showed up and showed out and made an impact on the game. Really did, with some false starts, delay of games, really made the communication for the Bucs challenging. And then from an offensive standpoint, as we made plays and the crowd goes crazy, that momentum starts to build and it just puts a little wind in your sails, and so I could feel that. It was electric. It was amazing. And I'm excited for this week coming up too.
You mentioned resiliency a lot yesterday in your press conference. How has this team been able to develop that over the course of the season, the way they've just been able to bounce back and come up with these huge wins?
Yeah, opportunities and different types of adversity that have come along throughout the season. And when you're able to learn from those things, they're not opportunities missed. They're lessons to be learned. And that's what I've seen from our group, is the courage and the accountability to get back to work and face the things that we're talking about improving, and just get after it and practice and find ways to fix the things that we've been talking about. And then it shows up in games, and it shows up when a team is going to have some success in some way, shape, or form. And we have to be able to go to the next play. And I could feel that sense from our group, whether it was on the offense, special teams, or on defense. And when the Bucs would make a play, it was like our guys just snapped right into the next call, and the focus was right back. And being focused for that first play is easy. Refocusing play after play is the challenge, and I've seen our guys continue to grow in that way.
And this, past week you had yesterday 5 penalties, 30 yards after 11 for over 100 yards. Fixing something like that versus something more technical, like something with the pass game, run game, is that more just a mental thing and an awareness thing when you try to get the numbers down?
Absolutely. It's a trust factor thing. And the penalties that happened in the Saints game, to speak to that specifically, like, they were effort penalties. There were guys playing hard and just not making the right decision at the last moment, whether it's a hands to the face or whether it was the hits on the quarterback in the timely fashion that it happened. It was just guys playing so hard, wanting it so much. And there's, that speaks to focus and being able to do your job with great technique and understanding your leverage and your positioning of where you're at so that you're in control as you're giving great effort. Mm-hmm. There's also an element of having to be in control in those moments. And the guys settled back into really good football this week.
Dave, last year, the second half, we saw a team that was in a lot of close games, Kansas City, Philly, the Tampa game here in Charlotte. Now I think of Green Bay, the Rams game this past weekend. You're winning those games. What did it take to get from being in the close game to finishing them?
A collective effort, and above all, believing that you can win any game if you play well, if you do your job, if we do it together. And that's been the challenge for us, is to continue to find that consistent togetherness, that consistent effort and execution on a down and down out basis. And that's what's happening for us, is playing really good football, taking care of the ball, no turnovers, was obviously a huge one. And then we got the critical one at the end, Lathan Ransom with the interception. And we come into games with that belief, knowing if we play our best football, we're going to give ourselves a chance to win today.
That kind of seems to be the common denominator. When you guys don't beat yourselves, it seems there's a fighting chance and then some in every game.
Absolutely. And, it should take teams making incredible plays for their outcomes to come out in a positive way. If we do our job, make them have to make plays. And offensively, it's the same thing. Can we start off with great protection? Can we start off with a great identification for the run game or the protection, and everybody execute their route? And if they cover you better on the play, well, that's just life. That's the NFL. But let's get started off by all doing the right thing so that we can have good outcomes.
You mentioned Lathan Ransom with that phenomenal play, of course, to end the game. He's one of many rookies on defense who have just really seemed to step up their game here as the season has progressed. How have you seen them grow into their roles this season?
Yeah, just grasping professionalism and watching guys in front of them do it on a daily basis, taking care of their bodies, making sure they're studying film the right way. It all pays dividends. And when they trust that, when they can see that and have a process, then the process leads to good results. And it also requires a lot of resiliency in terms of just getting coached up a lot, and early on in the season, the mistakes, there were more of them. And then as you continue to grow, you start to find new mistakes to make and take care of the old ones. These are done. We move on from these things and grow. But just seeing a really tough group, high character group, as far as the young guys go, that are so into what we're doing right now and understand that they can make an impact and on their teammates.
Even on that Ransom play, there was pressure and 2 quarterback sacks yesterday. But I said Baker was always kind of on the move, off his spot, being pressured, hands in his face, tip balls, things like that. How much did that show up as you look back at the game, as far as just that constant kind of chaos they were causing up front there?
Yeah, it was a great rush plan, executed by the guys. They work on it all the time, during walkthroughs, all those things, and the stunt patterns that we work on, technique, having your hands in the right spot. And then let's talk about the fans too. When it's noisy, that's an advantage for your rush. And I could feel that. I could feel the sense that we were getting off the ball, when they're in their silent count. And that was an advantage for us.
Dave, I go back to the preseason when we asked you about your kicker, and you said, well, you don't really know until the lights are on. With the lights on, what have you learned about Ryan Fitzgerald?
Cold-blooded, and just facing the opportunities and going through his process. And he's had setbacks, he's had different moments like that, but to continue to just refocus, go through your paces and lock in. I've seen him do that with consistency, and it just feels like, he's just connected to the belief of the whole group, and that we're in these moments because we've worked ourselves into these moments. And I'm so fired up that Ryan has come through for us.
Some of the guys have described Bryce that way as well, saying he has ice in his veins. I know that college and the pros are definitely different, but the experiences that Bryce has had going through these huge games with so much on the line in the playoffs and things like that, how much has that helped his confidence and just help prepare him for what y'all are going through now?
Absolutely. The lights will never be too bright because he's seen some big moments and big games really for a long time, and all the way back to high school, and the notoriety he was getting, like it's every week, this is the spotlight's on you. And so he's very comfortable in those situations, and he's earned the right to feel confident in those situations, especially because of the work that he's put in with our group and with the young skill group that he continues to talk to, and they refine things. And then when they come to life in a game, it's this huge celebration, and he's the first one to go over there, and celebrate with the guy. And because it means something to them, how many times we rep this thing, to get it just right on this play. And so he just leads the group that way with a lot of positivity and a lot of consistency.
Wasn't a big run game for you guys with the traditional run game with the running backs there. What does it say about this team that you find other ways to win when kind of, the pillars you guys are kind of usually depending on are taken away and you're still able to win a game like that?
Yeah, you got to find a way. And that's part of what we try to do. And Brad does an amazing job throughout the game saying, hey, this is how they're trying to stop this. This is how they're trying to stop that. Are we getting to the right personnels to try to run the ball well? And got to give credit to the Bucs. They had a great game plan. They executed it, and they got off blocks just enough. There was some shoestring tackles out there that, a guy comes off a block and, swipes Rico's foot, or, a block just, kind of falls apart on the second level for them to be in position. They played with great effort, and we had to continue to battle to find balance. But a lot of those things also set up some of the other plays, giving us, those third and manageable situations where we could take shots down the field and get completion. So it still all fits in. It still all fits the attitude and the style of what we want to do. We weren't able to come up with a ton of yards, but we came up with the wins when we needed them.
What is the rotational plan with Rico and Chuba moving forward?
I like the way that we've been, we've had our plan, and it allows both guys to touch the ball. We do run the ball more than most people on third down, and Chuba gets a lot of those opportunities as we go through it. And just having two guys that I really trust. So we've been really fortunate to be able to rotate those guys in a way that keeps them both fresh at the end of games.
Are you looking for a hot hand, so to speak, as that develops?
Yeah, there are certainly moments at times where you see, hey, this guy's on a heater. Let him keep rolling, and you like to try to ride it that way as well. But it's important to have a plan going into it so they're mentally prepared for what their load is going to look like in the game.
Seattle this week. Of course, last week you get Baker questions in Tampa. Back to your days with Seattle. It's probably tough to encapsulate someone you've known so well for so long. But Pete Carroll, what would you tell people are the main takeaways you got from your time that you still obviously keep in contact with Pete Carroll that you keep with you as a coach?
Yeah, the biggest gift that he gave to me was he said, if you ever get a chance to be a head coach, don't try to do it how I do it. Just care about what I cared about and make that come alive with your own flavor and your own passion. And that's sustainable if you can be yourself on a daily basis.
Chet, what the hell is Dave Canales talking about? God, I tell you, motherfucker, you let him talk, motherfucker, talk. Shout out Ken88. Jumping in that super chat, lighting the screen up, say, let's go, keep pounding. Do what I can, he say, do what I can do to support the channel. Fuck the haters. He say, we put the Seahawks head on the pike. Goddamn right, nigga. You goddamn right, kid. Shout out Ken88. Double tap that screen, chat. Share the live for me. Let's get back to the content. Chat, I'm sipping on some cold Panther poison right now. Right now.
You won't burn out because that's just you being you. And so that encouragement there, and then just the consistency of messaging of our play style. Great effort, great enthusiasm, great toughness, play smart, finish. And talking about those things over and over, always coming back to the play style, always coming back to the critical variables of how we win by taking care of the ball, by running the football and stopping the run. And just having that type of impact on me. I was able to be with Coach for 14 years, 1 year at USC and 13 in Seattle. And it also gives me a chance to talk about John Schneider, a guy that, he and Pete.
When Dave I told y'all I noticed this shit. When he sit down with this Panther Talk radio shit, and he been doing it all year long now, Chad, each week. I noticed something that's to me is strangely obvious, Chad, and I don't like it. The fact that he's being asked the same questions over and over and over and over. He's been asked the same goddamn questions, Chad. Let's go.
Pete really built that organization together and believed in developing your young players, making those guys play early because it pays off in the long run. And, in 2012, we got to the second round of the playoffs. It was our third year together as a staff. We lost to the Falcons, and it was a young group that was really hungry. And, we lost that game, and in the locker room, they were like, we don't have to lose these games again. And we won the championship the next year, went back and lost to the Patriots in Super Bowl 49. But it was a group of guys that grew with belief, but it was about Pete and John really building a culture and environment where winning was an expectation. Standards were super high. excellence everywhere, trying to look forward and pushing everyone so that we were all, I felt it as a young coach on that staff, like I needed to do my job with excellence because that's what's expected here.
Hey, real quick, check. I just got my Christmas card from the Carolina Panthers in the mail, check. Yeah. It just came in. A nigga feeling special. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers, check. Again. A first-class organization, check. Make no matter. I just got my goddamn Christmas card today, check. That motherfucker. I just got my motherfucker. Yeah, I know. I just got my motherfucking Christmas card, check. Yeah. Shout out to I got my motherfucking Christmas card. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers. Chad, I wasn't expecting a motherfucking Christmas card. Yeah, what the motherfucker did. Shout out David Tepper. Oh, I'll be in shock. I think we meet that today. We had to meet that day. I didn't finish. Ah, shit. Well, it don't matter. Yeah, man. Shout out Black Circle Premium Smoke. Say, you was talking crazy. He say, to them back to the Buck fans. Fuck the Buck fans, man. It wasn't but a couple of them out. Yeah, it wasn't that many Buck fans outside say Panthers turn into 89, Mike Tyson in the bank. Oh, hey, look. Hey, Eternal. Same thing I was saying yesterday to Buck fans and Panther fans yesterday. I don't give a fuck who you are. It's gonna be hard to come in the bank and get a win. Go ask the Rams if that ain't true. Go ask them fuck ass Cowboys. Go ask the fucking Tampa Bay Bucks. Go ask the fuck ass Falcons, chat. Everybody getting their ass beat in the bank. Just wait, Chad. It's gonna get better. It's just watch. Shout out my wife, Chad. Double tap that goddamn screen for me. Oh damn! Shout out my wife, Chad. Double tap the screen, share the live. Let them know what we doing. That's all right, Chad. Let's get back to the contest. Say, I bet he was Black Circle. Who you talking about? He said we got to kick it one day. Man, pop out. Say Unc was lit out that motherfucker. I stay like that, man. I stay like that. He said you need to stand the fuck up while we watch this content. Shout out Riz B. Put 100 in the cash app. I'll stand up for the rest of the live for you, dog. Make no mistake about it. Stay right there. Stay right there, Chad. Let's get back to the content.
I know it's early in the week, but this Seattle team looks so tough, top to bottom, all phases. Particularly that defense is so stout. What are your early impressions of them?
Incredible balance in all three phases. Mike McDonald has done an unbelievable job of just making sure that there's good football being played on special teams, offense, and certainly on defense. A lot of talent, a good mix of veteran players and young talent that has really come together at a nice time. And Sam Darnold certainly in the middle of that part to distribute the ball. And, he and Jackson Smith and Jigba having historic, a historic year really from a number standpoint to see the chemistry being built that way. Clint Kubiak also knowing they want to run the ball and they want to be a balanced offense and a guy that I've, known for a long time and always respected, so, and then on the flip side, on the defensive side, the variety of things that they use, a huge athletic front on the defensive side. And then Nick Imanwari just being moved around in different spots, to be able to utilize him in different ways from a blitz standpoint and a coverage standpoint, a really talented secondary. So a balanced team playing really good football, a great opportunity for us. It's going to call upon our best and we'll be up for that challenge.
We ended on this note last week, so I figured I'd do it again because as you say, you look at the tape doesn't lie. You called on the fans to be loud. They showed up. You said it made a difference. Final regular season home game. I'm not going to say it's the last home game. There could be one more. It's the last regular season home game. One more message for the fans.
Come out and let's celebrate. Let's celebrate
Yeah.
how hard fought.
Hey, shout out Dave. You know, he just turned me up. He said, come out, let's just celebrate. Let's celebrate what we done this year, Chad. That's what we doing this weekend. That you want to know why I felt inclined, or I feel inclined to be in Charlotte this weekend, Chad? Because all season long we've been putting this work in. And Sunday, Chad, just know that. Just know that when we beat Seattle, it's gonna be that proverbial icing. It's gonna be the proverbial icing on the goddamn cupcake, Chat. Just know that. And we gotta have that win. I want it bad. I want it bad, Chat. And I know the Panthers want it as well. The fan base want it. All right, let's go, Chat. Let's get back to it.
This season has been to get to the point where we're at. Let's celebrate that one more time. Let's live the moments, and just to feel that support, to feel the energy, the excitement of where this team is headed. And in my mind, our best football is coming this week, and that's how my mind always works. Is my challenge to the group: can we find the best Panthers 2025?
Ah, shit. Sound like Dave Canales, Chat, is doing what I like to call guaranteeing a win. Yeah, it's called, he say, how much for the VIP RSVP? Oh, it's 2.5, thug, to the Cash App. I need a direct phone number. Pop out. Goddamn it, pop out. Oh, shit, Chad. The Panthers just sent a nigga his Christmas card. I'm feeling, hey, Chad, I'm feeling special than a motherfucker. Yeah. I got the Christmas card right here. Yeah, it came addressed to me and my wife. Said the Carolina Panthers want to thank me for a great season, Chad. Yeah, you think I'm bullshit. Yeah. Don't think, hey, how many of you motherfuckers think I'm lying? How many of y'all think I'm lying, Chat, that the Carolina Panthers personally sent me a Christmas card and gift? He said, got you, big up. Yeah, he say less. Direct phone number in their Cash App, cuz. He said, why you not smoking? I'm smoking the best weed, man. I'm smoking the best bud. Roll up. Give me the stuff, man. Stay right there, Chat. Shout out Hoopla TV, big head ass. Let's get back to the content, Chat. Dave sound like he guaranteeing us a win.
5 football this week. And that's what we're going to work for.
This week will be our best football we played all year. Oh, I wonder what that's going to look like. Let's go.
This week, that's what we're going to aspire to, and I can't wait to celebrate that with the group.
All right, we can't wait. Dave Canales, head coach of the Carolina Panthers, here on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Stay right there, Chat. Stay y'all ass right there. Double tap this screen, shut it live for me. He say, I got to try that Panther pause, and man, I'm sipping on it now. I'm sipping on it now, thug. Yeah, we had a few bottles of that shit yesterday, but ain't nobody drank it all. So I pulled one of them bottles out the cooler that I bought back to the crib, Chat. Yeah, that motherfucker ice cold. I done pulled up. I'm about to smoke a nut. Yeah, I'm about to smoke a nut. He say, let's get them likes to 113. Come on, folk. See, yeah, they like the bullshit. Step on that like button, chat. Stop playing. If you new, make sure you subscribe. We on our way to 6,500. We on our way to 6,500, chat. Funny how them hating ass niggas like to talk shit, but all we do is keep growing. We gonna keep growing. Say, I just shared it on live on X. Say less. Say less. Let them know what we do around there, bitch, homie. Double tap my screen. Shed a lie. How many of y'all think I'm telling y'all some bullshit when I tell y'all the Panthers that send a nigga a Christmas card? Yeah. You know, some of these niggas might think I be bullshitting. Yeah, they might think I be bullshitting. Say, now I do want to try shroom. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, yeah, you got to keep that with yourself, cuz. We don't do no shrooms. Know nothing about that shit, though. Don't know nothing about that shit, though. That's a hard drug. Ain't that that's a psychedelic. Yeah, we ain't doing no psychedelics now. Yeah, we ain't doing no goddamn psychedelics. Yeah, we ain't doing no goddamn psychedelics, Chad. You leave it. You motherfucker want a damn psychedelic. Yeah, we ain't doing none of this shit. Stay right there, Chad. Stay y'all ass right there. Let me see what we got going on here. Because there was something I wanted to talk about. There was something I wanted to talk about, Chad. I mean, see, we covering all thing Panther. All thing. Matter of fact, stay right there. I'm going to do us one better, Chad. I'm going to do us one better. Stay our ass right there. Double tap the screen. Shed alive. Let them know where we at. We covering all thing Panthers and this big win. Let's get into what Cam Newton and Stephen A. Smith had to say about the win yesterday. Let's go, chat.
The thing, oftentimes when people talk about quarterback play in this league, you don't have to put up Matthew Stafford numbers. You don't have to put up Joe Burrow type numbers. Just find a way to win the game how it needs to be won. This is the stat that sticks out. 12 of his 14 NFL wins have featured game-winning drives in the fourth quarter. If that's not a way to find some type of comfort in knowing that I belong here, and also when you think about how I look at Carolina Panthers games, the bank is back. Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina has been some of my fondest memories as a human being. When I was watching that game and you start to hear the crowd respond and you start to see, oh my goodness, the excitement is back. And knowing that this is the same team this time last year had a very viral photo of the stands being empty. So to see Bank of America Stadium back to where they are, oh my God, it does my heart good.
Cam, you know this, like when you're trying to turn around a franchise, the thing that you have to learn how to do is learn how to win.
Yep.
You got to learn how to win. Think about some of these games the Carolina Panthers had. They went to Green Bay, won. They beat the Rams at home, and then a big divisional game against a team that, quite honestly, has dominated the NFC South to take control of the division. They're learning how to win. Now, let's see if they can continue to do that.
One of the biggest wins in Week 16 ending with a huge Monday Night Football game tonight as the 49ers take on the Colts. We've got game picks coming up next.
After the hot start, 6-2, it's a slide to 7-8, a game behind Carolina, who leads the South. And could it be playoff football for the Carolina Panthers? We're not there yet, but
look at the Panthers in first place.
A big step here on Sunday. Back in studio with the fellas, and I turn to our lead NFL insider, Jonathan Jones, whose roots run deep in Carolina. This is a long time coming for this team to perform this way in this moment with all that was on the line between these two teams. They continue to give us proof of concept that not only they can win the South, but they do belong in a playoff.
Yeah, look,
the expectations for Carolina have changed. After they beat the Rams, it was no longer the, hey, good for you. You go into this game, the biggest home game in Charlotte, North Carolina, really since the Cam Newton days. You have to win this game if you're Carolina. Of course, Tampa has to win this game. But if you are the Panthers, there's no more, oh, this is great for Bryce, and I hope the best for the Carolina Panthers. So they went out there and took care of business, getting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to turn over the football. This was one of the best teams at end-of-game situations to start the season.
I told y'all keys to victory would be forcing turnovers. If not, I needed Tampa Bay with a bad third down conversion rate, And the Carolina Panthers was able to deliver on that. We won the game.
Now they can't win a game. So credit to Carolina's defense for turning Baker Mayfield over. Credit Bryce Young.
Look at this, chat. Bryce Young career as a starter versus the Bucs. In the win-loss column, he was 0-4. One win, which came this year. But prior to that, 0-4. But look at his touchdown to interception ratio. Since in those 4 games, he 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, QBR 78. It wasn't like Bryce was the reason we lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, is what I'm saying. His numbers was good enough to at least get us one of those wins, but maybe Tampa Bay was that much more superior than the Carolina Panthers when Bryce was a rookie and a second-year man. In his second year, Bryce pushed them, though. We lost in OT, but he still was able to push Tampa.
Who continues to not just win games, but win them in the fourth quarter. Yeah. He and Bo Nix are the best fourth quarter quarterbacks in the NFL. Like, when you just look at fourth quarter numbers, I mean, Caleb Williams is pretty good. All right.
Fresh on our minds right here. Fresh on our minds.
But look, the Buccaneers can clinch the NFC South by winning out. They can still clinch if both teams lose next week. Carolina's going to have a very difficult one at Seattle, or against the Seattle Seahawks. Of course, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be getting the Miami Dolphins, so this very well could come down to Week 18. Here's what has to happen, though. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers cannot lose this upcoming week. You got to take care of business against the Miami Dolphins, but this is about the Carolina Panthers finally getting winning football back to Charlotte. And if you win the South, you get a home game. And I don't care if you're playing an NFC West team. I don't care what the playoff situation should have been and how this team has 4 more wins than you. Doesn't matter. You're going to get a home game in January. Go out there and win.
I'm glad that you brought up what this defense forced Baker into over this 60 minutes because, Mac, as we look at this slide for Tampa Bay, it's astounding, the splits of what Baker was and what he has been over this last 6 of 7 in the loss column. What are you seeing from the quarterback right now? Because when we're looking for answers and it's going wrong, that's where you look.
Well, the offensive line, for the second straight week in a row, they haven't protected the quarterback well. We saw last week against Atlanta where they just got manhandled in the trenches. And that has really hampered the production and consistency of Baker Mayfield.
The Tampa Bay Bucs started 6-2 to go on a 1-6 game slide in their last 7, but the only difference in their points per game is 3 points. You see how small the margin in the NFL is for winning and losing when it comes to amount of points scored. Like if you look at the last 6 games and the points they allow for the opponent's chat, what's that? Another 6 points. So you're looking at 3 points per game, and you're letting the opponent score 6 points more. So I mean, you see the Tampa Bay lose. They lose an average of 3 points per game, while giving up more than 6 points per game. So you can see how they lost. It's on the offense and the defense. This is a collective group that's sliding, which is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Starting off 6-2, chat, then ultimately running to finish the season on that type of slide. You know how mad I would be if I was a Buck fan. Shit, the Panthers ain't lost 6 straight yet.
Baker Mayfield was in that MVP conversation when you look at the first month and a half of the season. Now we're living in a world, if you were to rank the NFC South quarterbacks.
Oh, don't do it.
Live ranking, hit it.
Number one, Baker wouldn't be one. But now it's about 2 or 3.
You put it behind Tyler Shuck right now?
If we're talking about the hearing now, the right now, and now we're prisoners of the moment.
I mean, and that's a fact. He's telling the truth, Chet. If you was to rank the NFC South quarterbacks right now, Baker's not the best. Bryce is. Bryce Young will be the number 1 quarterback when the season starts next year in the NFC South. Make no mistake about that. And again, I think our biggest opponent will be the New Orleans Saints next season. That's why I'll be at that New Orleans game. I don't give a fuck. I'm buying my New Orleans tickets the day they open, the day tickets go on sale. I'm telling y'all that now. So yeah. Shout out to everybody that be talking that road trip shit. We going to New Orleans.
You just said something.
What have you done for me lately?
A mind-boggling stat by Joe Musso. In the last 7 games, Tampa, they're 1-6. Their last 3 losses have come from the hands of New Orleans, Atlanta, and Carolina.
You can't do that. Not in this year with this NFC South.
You can't. So when you talk about the digression of Baker over the last month and a half, it's been so confusing, and I don't know what's going on, but they still have an opportunity to achieve all of their goals.
Do you think it's an injury? Because he is dealing with the shoulder injury.
Potentially, because that shoulder injury happened against Detroit, was it?
It happened earlier in the season. We remember his last year with the Cleveland Browns. He got injured with that shoulder. He tried to play through it, and he had the worst season of his career, one where everybody wanted him out of Cleveland because he was trying to play through it almost stubbornly. Now what does he do?
And that's my point.
That's a great point, Pat. Great point, because something is off. And his wide receivers are healthier. He has a full arsenal of wide receivers.
Mike Evans looks like he hadn't missed any time.
Yeah, so something is off. But like I said, if we had to rank the NFC South quarterbacks right now, on the here and now.
I'm still waiting for you to do it.
I think Baker.
Bryce Young.
Bryce is 1.
I would say Bryce is over. He got to be over.
Yeah, and Tyler, over the last month, Tyler has been playing some really, really good football, and he's beaten Baker.
Yeah.
And Bryce.
I don't want to do that right now. That's the question for you guys. Pat, you got it.
I'll tell you this.
I don't want to do it.
Only one of them is going to be playing playoff football. And right now,
that's very true.
The inside track, 2 hands on the wheel, that belongs to Bryce Young, the top quarterback. NFC South. More coming here on H2
Hey,
Post.
y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Bryce Young, the top cornerback in the NFC South. That will be the topic of discussion in the morning. Make no mistake about that. Yeah, we can talk about that now. Fuck all that. Let me get a link in the chat. Yeah, that ain't going to wait till the morning. That's topic of discussion. I just told y'all the Carolina Panthers nailed Bryce. Yeah, nail belong to Bryce Young. Shit, y'all heard it. Bryce Young, the number 1 quarterback in the NFC South. Who wants to debate that? You bitch ass niggas. Where them hating ass niggas at? Where you niggas at? Shout out to everybody in this motherfucker chat. Where them niggas at? Stay right there, chat. Let me fix my fucking layout. Damn stream y'all shit. My bad, chat. Shout out Bad Boogie. Say we heard it. Bryce go be playing playoff football, and that's a fact. I'm just talking about comparing the quarterbacks in the South. Bryce is number 1. Say, are the Washington Commanders going to go back to the Washington? I think they are. I think they are. I think it's been a topic of discussion. They may not, though. They may or they may not. Say, shout out Bad Boogie. Say, I'm gonna need Sunday to hurry up for real. I'm already in Charlotte, cuz. Yeah, mentally, I'm already there, man. Shit, man. Double tap my screen, chat. I ain't seen the Cash App jump yet. Who popping out Sunday? Again, you don't have to RSVP for your VIP at all, Chad. You can just pop out, pull up, come watch the game. But you won't be a part of the VIP party, though. I'm going to just let you know that now. I don't want to hear you saying, oh, up fronted on me. Nah, I'm going to still show you love. Shout out, Heather Starr, say the Redskins. Yeah, I think they might change their name back. They may not. Shout out Bat Boogie, say he say I'm gonna need it to hurry up. You already know, dude. Say they sleep. Who is? Who sleep? Shout out, man. Hey, look, chat. Y'all heard them. Y'all heard them. Double tap their goddamn screen for me. Chat. Share the live. Let them know, chat. Stop playing. That's what we get ready to do, chat. We're about to get into some little film breakdown. Let's see what Bryce did Sunday. Let's see what Bryce did Sunday according to the film. Stay right there. Let's get this on the screen. We'll go into some film study with the QB school. Let's see what the QB school had to say about Bryce Young. Double tap the screen. Let's go, chat. Let's get into it. Stay right there.
The longish, cut the field in half, a little post wheel out by the number 3. Great job settling here in what I'll call Tampa, right on the bottom of the numbers. A beautiful job from Bryce Young all day, making good decisions, throwing the ball with great accuracy right here on critical situational ball, third and longish. Cut the field in half. Looks like he gets to the pass pro he wants here. Maybe gets a little fooled by the look. They end up bluffing out to what we'll call Tampa. But there's a big hole here right over the number 2. Bryce is able to see it, feel it, rip it, have the arm strength to drive that thing into those zone windows. What I want you to do is really pay attention to the defender over the number 2 down here to the bottom. So we're going to bring in the tight end, help the pass protection solidify, and we're going to attack this space right here. So he's going to run out of there on what we'll call Tampa. The concept here is going to be post, wheel, and then this little
Let's
out.
fast forward this shit. What's up,
really just a
Hoopla?
seam route.
Hoopla, talk to me. Shout out to nigga Hoopla TV. Yeah. Get in here, nigga. You on mute. What's up with you?
What's good, up?
Man, you already know. Shout out Nick Short. Say Bryce better ball Sunday. Nick Short, nobody's listening to you, man. You're a fucking hater. You better get behind Bryce or shut the hell up. Shout out Nick Short. You get behind Bryce or don't say nothing at all. What's up with your hoopla? The Carolina Panthers belong to Bryce now. How you feel about that?
Well, I'm a supposed Bryce hater, but I'm right here, front and center.
What that mean?
I'm a Bryce hater. I ain't hiding in the bushes.
Well, why you hate him?
Well, first of all, I don't hate him. Y'all niggas was wrong.
You just said you hate him.
No, I said I'm a supposed Bryce hater.
Oh, well, I didn't say it. Everybody else called you that.
Yeah. Everybody already labeled me as that, but I'm right here front and center after a big win, a big Bryce Young game. I said on the last time I was on your stream, I said big players step up in big time games, and Bryce stepped up in a big time game.
But yeah, you act like that was the only big time game he stepped up in.
How did I act like that?
Because you said you need to see him step up in a big time game.
No, I said big time players step up in big time games, and this was the biggest game of his career so far, and he stepped the fuck up. So I'm giving him his credit for that.
Talking about, he said that he don't hate Bryce, he expect the most out of him. Man, stop it. Stop it, Nick Shaw. Yeah. You've been on record multiple times saying we need another quarterback.
Well, I think we all should expect the most out of Bryce. We should expect the most out of every player on the team.
Yeah. You said you wanted another quarterback, Nick Short. I told you, yeah, man, yeah. You we can't take your word for it no more. Shout out Nick Short, say because we do. No. Hoopla, who winning this game Sunday?
It's gonna be cinema, man. But I think we can pull it out. I mean, I have no reason to doubt that we can't bang with any team in the league. We've shown that we can bang with the best. So my confidence is there.
I'm going to Charlotte this weekend as a fucking fan. I'm not an analyst. I'm not a YouTuber. I ain't none of that shit. Content creator. I'm going as a fan. I was a fan Sunday, boy. Lord have mercy.
Oh yeah. And let me tell you something. Like, for everybody to say I'm a Bryce hater, like, what I love the most about this game was that I love that the running game wasn't popping like that, and that Dave trusted Bryce to throw the ball on first down, and Bryce went out there and executed, and it looked different. Like, his numbers look the same in, like, our wins. He's always around that 190, 200 range, couple touchdowns, no turnovers, but it looked different. Like, him throwing the ball on first down, like, he was in control of the pace of the game on those drives that we had. Like, he controlled the pace, and that shit was exciting to watch. Like, we haven't seen that. Like, that was a different offense we saw. And just simply throwing it on first down and getting on those second and shorts, it allowed Dave to open up the playbook. We saw shit that we haven't been seeing all year, really. And Bryce was just facilitating. You know what I'm saying? He looked methodical. It looked easy. You know what I'm saying? Every drive wasn't perfect. We had some 3 and outs. You know what I'm saying? We saw the game, but ain't no quarterback gonna have a complete perfect game and have no bad drives. Like, I have no criticism of this game, nothing. Even if we would have lost the game, if Baker would have drove down the field and scored and we lost the game, I still wouldn't have blamed Bryce. I wouldn't have took shit from Bryce's performance. Like, A+ performance in the biggest game of his career. So I think he's earning Dave Canales' trust, and he's earning his way into that extension.
Yes.
Like, this how you do it.
You right, dog. You right. But like I say, man, so are you convinced now? This shit got me fucked up.
Am I convinced?
Yeah, look. Huh?
You say, am I convinced?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's trending in that direction. Like, it's trending that way. Like, I've been on the fence.
Just say it.
I'm just being honest. I've been on the fence about Bryce. Like, I never said Bryce wasn't going to be a franchise quarterback. I never said he was. I'm just waiting and seeing, and I'm just watching.
Well,
watching the process.
You did say he wasn't, motherfucker.
No, I didn't, motherfucker.
Yes, you did, Hoopla.
No, I did.
You said just yesterday Bryce is not a franchise quarterback.
I said he got to go out and get that. I said he got to go out there and get that. But I said these last.
Yeah, you did. But the fact is, before yesterday, Bryce was the franchise quarterback, sir.
I mean, in some people's eyes, but like for me personally, I'm just on the fence. I gotta see it. Like,
so you still on the fence?
Yeah, like, I mean,
No,
I'm not gonna say I'm on the fence. Like I said, it's trending. I just said it's trending. It's trending upward. You know what I'm saying? It's trending up.
It sounded like you on my side, on this side of the fence, cuz.
What side is that? The Carolina Panthers side?
Yeah, huh?
The Carolina Panthers side of the fence?
No, nigga, Bryce Young is our quarterback side.
Well, of course he's our quarterback. We gotta.
Don't say it to me like I'm asking you a question. I want you to confess your goddamn love for Bryce Young.
I'm not about to do that. I'm not gonna do that for not no one player on this team. No, in my eyes, the only players on this team that are certified.
Cam, motherfucker.
Cam earned it. Cam earned it. I didn't just give it to Cam.
Hey, Chad, make him say it.
You can't because I could just talk football to defend myself from not
Hey,
saying.
nigga, hey, I'm on that pausing too, cuz.
I can hear it. I can hear it.
Yeah, hey, we talking that one cup time. One
Yeah.
cup, nigga. I done took my shirt off, nigga.
Yeah.
One They got their pausing, nigga. Different.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, coming from a Bryce hater, quote unquote Bryce hater, it felt good to see him go out there and play like that and be in control of the game and not just do barely enough to squeak by. Because all those fourth down drives is cool, converting those fourth downs is cool, but I love to see the quarterback winning on first down and second down. That's when they really in control of the game.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Nick Short.
That's when you're really quarterbacking.
Hey, shout out Nick Short, cornflake eating ass. Because he says, Unc say Bryce the franchise quarterback and scared Bryce being in a real competition. Well, first off, Nick Short, when we're talking about Bryce Young being in a quarterback competition, I'll say this. There's nobody behind Bryce Young, Nick Short. And even if Andy Dalton was healthy, he's still not better than Bryce. So why would what do you mean competition? Are you talking about bringing in somebody to compete with Bryce Young, or Bryce Young being in competition with the players already on the roster? Because if we're talking about what's logic, Bryce was better than everybody on the depth chart, Nick Short. Period.
I hate when people say bring in competition for Bryce, as if bringing in some competition is going to make Bryce play better or something. If anything, that's going to create a toxic situation, because the guy that come in as competition going to see himself as a starter too, and that's going to create toxicity in the locker room, and we don't need that. We got a good culture.
Right. I mean, you just can't play with these motherfuckers. They gonna say anything. And see, Nick Short is saying drafting a quarterback. Dave Canales is not drafting a quarterback. If he do it, it'd be an undrafted rookie or a late rounder. You know what I mean? That's what that'd be. There is no competition for Bryce right now, Nick. Why don't y'all understand that? Yeah. For those that think Bryce needs to compete for the starting job, why don't y'all understand that there is no competition for Bryce right now? Not even next year.
Nah, it don't need to be. They need to make a decision. If it's going to be Bryce, it's going to be Bryce. If they bring another guy in here, then they got to let Bryce go. I don't even want to see that.
I think they already made a decision, though.
I think they have to, huh?
I know you do. I mean, because you watch this shit, you watching it. You see how they talking. You know what I mean? You know when a nigga like that damn pussy.
Well, I see when you ask the question of, is Bryce Dave's guy, I think it's more so the other way around. I think Dave is Bryce's guy. Because I think Dave is a coach who he got the right temperament that Bryce needs. You know what I'm saying? I think he empathetic and he patient with Bryce. And that's why Bryce is being successful. Why are you laughing?
Nah, my wife over here bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Hey, cause I was on Real G earlier. Yeah, covering that motherfucking sorry ass IAG shit. And that motherfucker kept saying, if you don't pick your number one thing, the number one thing gonna pick you. Whatever the fuck. And she just said that after you were saying what you said. That's why I laughed, because it was some silly shit that nigga said. You good. Talk your shit, though.
But yeah, I think Bryce really likes having Dave as a coach, and I think he's the perfect coach that Bryce needs, because not a lot of coaches is going to be this patient with Bryce. Like,
so
Dave,
how you feel when the analysts saying Bryce the number one quarterback in the NFC South?
I mean, I gotta give it to him. Looking at everything right now, I gotta give it to him. I mean, the only The only thing we could really say is the Tyler Shuck shit, because he beat us twice and kind of outplayed Bryce in those games. But other than that, I mean, we at the top of the division. Bryce put together the best season out of all the other quarterbacks. So yeah, I got to give it to him.
I remember we had this conversation before week 1. We was all on the panel.
Yeah, I remember it.
And we asked we was ranking the quarterbacks in the NFC. And before week 1, I had Bryce at number 2, right behind Baker.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and then we had Penix over Tyler Sowell. But now look at the shuffling of things. Penix is worse than Baker Mayfield. I'm sorry. Like this year, Baker Mayfield playing bad on the back end of the season. I think it's over for Tampa. I think they might win one more game. They might win one more game, and that game is the Miami game. If they lose the Miami game, chat, which I think the probability of them losing is like that, because Tampa Bay done lost 6 out of the last 7. On the back, teams don't bounce back from that. They don't just miraculously win 2 games back to back after sliding like that at the end of the season. You see what I'm saying? They might be playing for some draft position, and then nobody will say some shit like Tampa tanking, but they could be.
I don't think so. I think Todd Bowles coaching for his job.
I don't think Todd Bowles wants to be there anymore anyway. So I told y'all something was going on at the top of the organization weeks ago. And I still feel like that.
Yeah, it sounded like when he cussed his team out and was like, they gotta care enough. It sounded to me like they quit on him.
Hoopla, what was the biggest thing that stood out to you in Sunday's game? What are you going to always remember about that game yesterday?
For me, it was like Dave letting Bryce throw that ball on first down, because we've seen it all season. It's been run. First down run, second down run. Sometimes we even run on third down. You know what I'm saying? But they were stuffing the run. Dave let Bryce throw it on first down. Bryce went out there and executed, and he took control of the game like it was a different game for him. That's not what we was used to seeing. So that was the biggest thing for me. And I think there's no looking back from that. I don't want to see no more running on first down. Not every drive.
Say Bryce did his thing.
Mix it up. Yeah. We was able to mix it up and keep the defense off balance, even though Tampa does have a bad defense. But we never seen the offense look that smooth, man. It looked good.
I told you, being at the game, like watching it, and the temperature of the game, I felt like we controlled it from start to finish.
Yeah,
it felt almost as if we dominated their game, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. We was in control. And I think that was the key right there. Dave letting Bryce throw the ball on first down. That when we talk about Dave having confidence in Bryce and trusting Bryce, that's when you know a coach is trusting his quarterback, when he's allowing him to throw the ball on first down and not being afraid of him not being successful on first down and ended up being in third and long situations. He trusted Bryce, and Bryce went out there and delivered.
Say Bryce did good against Tampa Bay. Nobody can take it away from him. Bryce has done good against multiple teams this season.
He has.
Multiple teams this season. Top teams this year. That shit. Going off of Bryce's, MO. Seattle coming to Charlotte Sunday is a game that Bryce would get up for. Bryce said, man, look, we got the advantage this weekend, chat, over the Seattle Seahawks. Make no mistake about this shit. We do it, so don't be surprised when the Panthers roll their ass right out the bank. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for these teams to come to Charlotte and beat us, Chat. Especially as we get closer to we getting closer to January. Chat, mark my words. Don't be surprised. I don't want to hear nobody say they surprised. No, because we seen this shit coming, Chat. Yeah, man, bring me Seattle, Chat. Bring their ass to Charlotte. Hey. Lord have mercy.
I see some people in the chat that didn't like what I said about I guess about Dave letting Bryce throw on first down, but I mean somebody explained to me why he ain't been letting them throw it on first down.
I mean, I absolutely love it, Doug.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
Me too.
Shit, it gotta happen. He say, I want Seattle. Shout out Gip. What up, Gip? Like, shout out everybody say they saw a nigga on the big screen, man. They show a nigga love at the bank.
Yes, sir.
Gip, what's poppin'?
Hey, man. Hey, we all in agreement now that Bryce is the top goddamn quarterback in the NFC South, right?
I am. I don't think Hoopla is.
Well, let's be real for a second, okay, guys? I know we at the top of the NFC South, but we got to finish. It's not over with yet. We're not done.
What I tell you, we talking about the quarterbacks, sir.
Yeah, but Gip just said now that we number one. Yeah, we're number one right now, but we got to sustain that, bro. We got to go finish.
Bryce,
I said we can agree is that Bryce is number one quarterback in the NFC South.
Yeah, we can say that right now at this moment, but we got to finish.
It don't matter how we finish. He's still the number one quarterback.
Yeah, he done solidified it.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what that means right now.
Bryce, there's still that resentment coming out you.
I don't resent Bryce. Why do y'all keep saying that? How do I resent Bryce?
Because every time you give him credit, you take it away from him.
I'm not taking nothing away from him. All I'm saying is like we haven't finished the season. We haven't made the playoffs yet. We haven't won the division yet. We got to go win it. Okay. That's all I'm saying. That's just real.
I get what's up, my G.
Man, I can't call it, man. I'm in here on the job, on the clock with these folks, man.
Damn, nigga, you work third shift?
Hell yeah, graveyard shift.
Hey, get the money. Get the goddamn money, cuz.
Hey, Josh Wood, shut up, bro. I ain't say I was doing nothing. What are you talking about, man? Click the link. Click the link or shut up in the chat, bro. Saying shit I ain't say.
I told y'all that nigga Hoopla be moonwalking like a motherfucker.
I'm moonwalking. I said I've been on the fence about Bryce. I'm just waiting and seeing. I'm just going along watching the show.
Shout out Josh Woods. Say, boy, I see you Sunday, motherfucker. Yeah. Damn, Quante, who you talking to? He say, Hoopla, come to the meet and greet and fucking talk this shit. Damn, he talking to Hoopla. He talking to you.
You said what?
Yeah, Josh Woods told Hoopla to talk there. He said, come to the meet and greet and talk this shit. What kind of shit was he talking?
Talk what shit? And talk what shit?
Yeah, what he talking about?
I don't know what he talking about. What, football? Because that's all we talking about, nigga.
Yeah, that's it.
Were you talking about something else? What, you want to fight, nigga? Is that what you saying? Come to Unk meet and greet. You want to fight me at Unk meet and greet, nigga?
Yeah, that shit ain't.
Is that what you want to do, nigga?
That ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? Hey, Hoopla, that ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Hey, what the fuck is this guy talking about, man? These niggas is weird, dog. You ready to fight over Bryce, huh? You ready to fight over Bryce, huh? Wow.
Hey, Hoopla, I told your black ass earlier. This fan base ride for Bryce Young, cause I saw that shit.
Man, I ride for the team, man. All I'm doing is being honest about what I'm observing, dog.
Ride for Bryce Young.
They can ride all they want to, but nigga, don't talk in the chat like that, dog. Don't talk tough, dog. It's just football, bro. All right.
Yeah,
it's just football, dog.
I thought y'all had something going on.
I don't even know the nigga. I just seen him mentioning me in the chat, talking about some shit that I didn't say, so I addressed it. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, you can click the link and we can talk about it.
Oh, it's nothing there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He said,
it's definitely nothing.
nah, stop crying. Just debate like men. He say, you
I
weird.
thought that's what I was up here doing.
Hey, Josh. He do be sideways with that shit a little bit, Josh.
Nah, ain't nothing sideways.
He said,
nothing sideways about
hop
it, man.
in. He said, I ride for the team. No, not one player.
I ain't do nothing but sit up here and give
a
Bryce
lot of
his
y'all lie. Y'all tell lies when y'all say y'all ride with the team, not one player. Cause y'all don't act like that towards a Cam Newton, a Steve Smith, a Luke Kuechly, a Greg Olsen, a Jonathan Stewart, D'Angelo Williams. Y'all don't act like that towards not even Jake Delhomme.
Let me tell you something, man. Me personally, my cousin is Reggie White, who played for this organization. When he played here, he wasn't even my favorite player on the motherfucking team. Steve Smith was.
Who was?
Reggie White.
Oh, okay.
So I don't resent no player, hate no player. I'm not a fan of no one player. I'm a fan of the team, the Carolina Panthers. Like, all you niggas in your feelings about Bryce and shit, man, this shit is weird, dog. Like, we can't even talk real football about him. We can't even critique his game or nothing. God damn, that means we resent him. And all this extra shit. Come on, man. Let's relax. We could talk about the quarterback just like we talk about any other player on the motherfucking team. Can we not?
He say they're proven. Far as I'm concerned, Bryce is proven. And I mean, if we factor in where he is as far as a professional in the third year, I think Bryce is proven. He's proven the fact that each year, each week, he's getting better. Week in, week out. Now, where Bryce ultimately cap out at, we don't know that yet. But he still got room to get better. He's just gonna get better and better. The game ain't gonna do nothing but slow down. He's gonna get stronger as far as NFL strength go. I mean, I don't know what else to say. But again, that's my opinion. Bryce could get knocked the fuck out the season in 2 weeks. Hey, Hoopla, Gip.
Yo.
Shit, man, I'm about sleepy as hell, man. I'm about to get out this motherfucker. I'm gonna spin the block tomorrow. This was just my second edition.
I was hoping Josh Woods would click that link. He got a lot to say in the chat.
We'll get his ass tomorrow then. Call his ass
Josh Woods.
tomorrow.
Josh Woods, we could talk, bro. You got a lot to say. We could talk, bro. You got a lot on your heart about this Bryce Young shit, man. I don't know what I said about the guy that really got you in your feelings like this, but we could talk about it, man. Just relax, all right, bro?
He say sent the bread for the greed. Hold on. Shout out Josh Woods. Yeah, you know, I fuck with Josh Woods. Shout out my young thug, Josh Woods. Yeah, I got you direct, man. Meet me in Charlotte. We'll be in Charlotte. I'm going to call you this week, dog. Yeah, we'll be in Charlotte, Josh Woods. You know that. Yeah, this ain't in my city. It'll be in Charlotte. Yeah, man. Hey, Josh Woods, make sure you got your Panther gear on. Yeah, I'm going to post some pausing on you this weekend too, thug. Shout out Josh Woods, chat. He locked in for the goddamn. We going to watch the game together this weekend in Charlotte. He say, yeah. He say, I'm going to have a big green thing. Say less, my G. Say less.
Nobody say nothing sideways about Bryce around Josh Woods at the meet and greet.
Hey, man. Shit.
Bro might go upside your head, man. Bro might go upside your head. Nah, he on that shit, man. I'm cool. I'm just talking football, bro. I don't know what these niggas are on, man.
Yeah, well, we getting close to the goddamn playoffs. That's what these niggas is on.
Yeah, and that shit feels good.
I strongly advise you fix your goddamn attitude.
Oh, my attitude fixed. I don't know what you talking about. I feel good.
No, you want Bryce gone. Just say it.
Nah, I don't want him gone. I mean, I've just like many of us I have before. I've been there. I've been there. Hell yeah, I've been there. You done been there too. We done all been there.
Yeah, we've been there.
I've seen the biggest Bryce supporters be out on Bryce.
Listen,
we done been through it with Bryce.
Well, I've been there. We passed that now.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, we all talking football. Shit, nobody be wanting to throw hands about the goddamn. Nobody should want to throw hands about
that. If these niggas done bet some money or something, it depends on the severity of the situation. You know what I mean? Both these niggas can be Panther fans, and one nigga done betted Bryce go throw a touchdown and he don't want to pay no money. They get his ass whooped. I understand that. I can see that. I can see that discrepancy. You know what I mean? But yeah, it ain't gonna be none of that shit at my function. Not unless you really ready to go there. You know what I mean? If you pop out at my function on that left hand shit, I strongly advise you be ready to go there. Cause it might not end how you think it is. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you that shit now. Just be ready, be ready to go, goddammit. Be ready to go. Shout out Josh Wood, he say us Bryce Young supporters been called out our name and everything. Hey,
don't take that on me, bro. Don't take that out on me.
About me, God. You know how niggas talked about, I got more. Yeah, when I was calling Bryce a little bitty bitch and wanting him out of Charlotte, the niggas that was gravitating towards that, they gravitated. But there was emotions. There was emotions in the present time then, but that was the past. But if I give you my raw emotions now, in the present, nigga, I was just at the bank. I lost my voice yesterday. In week 16, nigga. That should tell you everything.
Yeah, hey man. These boys wild. Hey, look, but I ain't never heard Hoopla TV on here hollering at the top of his lungs, calling niggas bitch ass niggas and shit about the game, though.
No,
but some of them niggas be doing that shit though.
That's a fact. He have it. Yeah, calling the nigga just right out because y'all debating you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah,
that nigga little Capper did that shit to me the other night.
Yeah, that right there. That's why y'all hear me laugh. I say some shit quick, like I know you ain't gonna let that nigga talk to you like that. I be meaning that. Cause as men, I a nigga start talking like that, as a man, I expect all kind of heat to come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, y'all niggas not gonna be able to talk to Hoopla like that.
I expect all kind of heat to be delivered back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, cause at the end of the night, we men first, chat. Remember that. So yeah, refrain from using certain terms on this panel when we talking amongst men. Please refrain from using certain phrases around this bitch. Shit go, yeah, because that phrase alone it get you blocked on my shit. Say I strongly advise you don't. I mean that's what I'm saying. I mean it's look, a good argument. Or in the heated debate.
Oh yeah,
I encourage that. I encourage that right there.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the night, that shit makes better debaters out of all of us. You know what I mean? That's just iron sharpening iron. But when you niggas get to talking, when these niggas get to talking like these niggas get to talking sometimes. Shit, man. That's why I start laughing first. Because I be expecting shit to come back. When a nigga call you out your name like that, Gip or Hoopla, I be expecting the comeback because I know as men it's coming. You know what I mean? I'm expecting nigga, give me your motherfucking Addy right now, bitch. I'm expecting anything to come back. After a nigga get to talking like that, niggas, I done heard a nigga say, I'll slap the shit out of your ass. Niggas done, yeah, nigga, what?
I got something for him.
Hey, nigga, okay, say that then, nigga. I see you. We gonna see about it. Yeah, man.
I got something for him. Like, y'all Bryce supporters that be snapping on niggas like that. Before y'all do that, just think, what would Bryce do? You know what I'm saying? Bryce is a nice guy. All right.
Hey, that's a fact, Josh
Yeah,
Wood.
this thing what
Hey,
Bryce
that's
did.
the fact, Josh Woods. Hey, look, yeah, it's on. It's already up. It's already up.
Now them sucker ass niggas that went live Saturday night on that bullshit. I love to see one of them in Charlotte. I'm gonna beat the shit out of one of them niggas.
Hey, see what I'm saying? See what? Yeah. They gotta expect any heat they come back at them. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, they were violating big time.
Yeah, you gotta expect the heat to come back at your ass, because at the end of the night, niggas is men first. So yeah, don't be out this bitch mad or crying wolf to the police, telling niggas, oh, he threatened my life, nigga. What? Shit, no, I don't want to hear none of that.
And it's sad. It's sad to see us like that, because like all y'all content creators could really be out here. Y'all could be out here killing it together, man.
See, that's the misconception right there. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's a misconception. That's the whole lie. It ain't like that. Not around me and my people. Not around me and this community. It ain't like that at all. See, that's the misconception that they talking hoopla, or they be out this bitch trying to spread them bullshit narratives that's too weak to even stand the fuck up. Niggas' narratives too weak. They can't even stand up. No, JHJ, there is no podcast beef. If it was beef, I wouldn't be able to go nowhere. Yeah, if I felt like it was beef, you think I'd be at the bank on the Jumbotron, nigga? Come on now. Y'all gotta stop this shit. It ain't no beef. Say, hey, Friday, I'm gonna pay another $25 for anybody who wanna come in. He say, hype. He say hoopla. They jealous. They jealous of Unc growth and all the success Unc be having. Say, movie. Hey, look. That's what I'm saying. The movement, dog. Yeah, man. I ain't worried about nothing. We don't have no problems where we at and when we out. None at all. Shit might be a problem if we can't get our alcohol fast enough or the wings fast enough. You know what I mean? Shout out everybody in this bitch chat. Double tap they goddamn screen. Shout out Quante. Say they crying at 12. That's wild. Yeah. They do that shit. I told you. They act like I be starting with them, but they live every day of the week using my goddamn images and shit. Man, that's whole shit. Shout out Time. Say, oh, you are the only person that's seen where the Carolina Panthers was going to be this year. With Bryce Young, he said, I'm not going to say that you are God, but you seen Carolina future before Carolina. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, man. I mean, because the front office put all the pieces in place. The front office had that. The front office did that by putting the pieces in place. Shout out Marcus. Say, ain't nobody gonna do shit. Say internet gang. Matt Marcus. We out there Sunday, dog. I told you. Let me know. I'm gonna let you know what we doing. You know what I mean? You make your decision if you want to pop out or not. I mean, you make your decision, my G. Shit, we getting ready to have some fun Sunday too, chat. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers. This has been a great fucking season. Hoopla.
Yes, sir.
So, looking at the season, week 1 to now, how do you rank it? I mean, as a fan.
I mean, just the feeling from like, I think Cam said it best, like seeing no fans in the stands, people putting trash bags over their heads. Like we saw like $1 tickets or some crazy shit like that.
Oh my God.
Seeing what we're seeing now, man, I got to give it an A.
Yeah, you right, nigga. Cause remember, Carolina Panthers week 18 game. No, what's that? No, week 16 game. The tickets was 48 cents. Yeah. Versus this year, Carolina, and this is just 2 years later. The tickets went for the cheapest tickets went for almost $200 for yesterday's game. You see the difference?
Yeah, like me, like right now, like just watching Panther football from my man cave, it hit different now that we playing meaningful football compared to like the last few years when we ain't been playing for shit. You know what I'm saying? Being at the bottom of the division.
Hey, shout
It
out my
hit
guy
different, bro. So
Time in the
I
chat.
got to give it an A, man.
Hey, me too. Me too, man. I'm so fucking proud to be a Panther fan. I was proud to be a Panther fan at the free agency and draft, cuz.
Yeah.
Shout out Time, say, oh, you didn't jump off the ship. He said, I know a real fan when I see one. He say, respect and blessings to a real one. Hey, shout out Time. Hey, look, man, because it's a lot of Panther. It's a whole lot of Panther shit going on around here, Time.
Yeah.
What they know about it.
Look, I was listening to I can't remember what it was, but one of the analysts was saying that Bryce Young, he really didn't get drafted into a good situation or into a good franchise, a good organization, but that couldn't be further from the truth, man. Bryce Young is fortunate that he landed in Carolina, man, because if he would have ended up in, let's say, like Tennessee, a situation like that, it probably wouldn't have went well for him, man, but he got drafted to the right organization, man. So shout out to the Carolina Panthers.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Hey, Hoopla, you been to the bank this season yet?
I haven't,
Oh
I haven't,
my
man.
God, man.
My last time there was
last opportunity Sunday.
My last time there was at 23 when we played Dallas. That's when I went to the my first time.
That was
when I
my
met you at the
first
meeting.
watch party. I threw that first watch party meet and greet that year. And
Yeah.
we got our ass drugged.
Yeah.
Drug.
Yeah. And I remember being in Charlotte and seeing more Cowboys fans in Charlotte than I did Panther fans.
That's all right. That's all right, though. Yeah, man. I mean, they beat our ass, boy. I remember that game. Yeah, everybody stopped watching that game after a while.
Yeah, we done came a long way from that.
We get ready to have a good one Sunday, man. Big game Sunday. Big game Sunday. Yeah. And it is, in fact, it's still a must win.
Must win.
I don't think we let it slip. Not in Seattle. But fellas, I gotta get the hell up out of here, man. I'm about tired than a bitch. I had a busy day today, dog. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. But I will be back early morning, chat. Make sure y'all get y'all RSVPs in if you want to be VIP for the we gonna have a nice little watch party, chat. Turn up. Yeah, man, come enjoy yourself this Sunday with me, man, and the rest of the family. We out there. You hear me? A light RSVP. Again, you don't have to RSVP. You just won't be part of the party. You can come out and enjoy the game and holler at us and everything. You just won't be part of the party, chat. Yeah, man, I'm just letting you know. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Say good night. Oh, yeah, I'm about to chill out.
All right. Hey, Josh Woods, I see you in the chat, bro. We good. It's all love, man.
Man, it ain't never been nothing, man. Y'all was just popping y'all shit.
Yeah, man.
Hey, big love, chat. Josh Woods, I'm going to call you tomorrow, thug, or sometime this week. I'll let you know. Big love, Josh Woods. I'll see y'all tomorrow. One love to the chat, baby. We gone.